So, what's going on, everybody? How are you all doing tonight? It's me, the Flying Pig, here on another cheeky little transfer news roundup show for you of the evening's news. And obviously, it's a deadline day special, so we're going to be seeing it out until the end of the evening and to the end of the deadline and the end of the transfer window. So we're going to be seeing what's going on over the next couple of hours. Hopefully, it's going to be a little business for Man United, but it's not looking very good, is it? It's another shit show of a window for Manchester United. We're going to be getting into it throughout the show, but do us a favour right at the start. Twat that like button. Give it a thumbs up at the start of this one. Do give it a share on social media as well. Twitter, TikTok, OnlyFans, wherever. Get it out there. And if you're on catch up later, do comment below with how shit the transfer window's been. And also smash a thumbs up. How are you all doing tonight, guys? Mikhail Kramer, Wiggy, how are you, lad? Kojak's Football Shack's in here as well. Stephen Carr, Mikhail Kramer, Mark Coughlin, Greg L, and everyone else. Thank you very much for joining us and getting involved with the show tonight. So, yeah, bit of a shit show planned tonight, guys. We're going to start off with the main news, I suppose, for Manchester United. Well, I say that, but it's not really massive news, is it? Jesse Lingard is going to be staying at Manchester United by the looks of it. I mean, this is from Fab a little while ago and various other reports and outlets saying that Jesse Lingard's not going anywhere. Jesse Lingard will for sure stay at Manchester United. I think that's what I meant to say there. Final decision has been made. The plan was always that Jesse would stay. Club convinced he will be an important player in the second half of the season. Jesse's expected to leave Man United as a free agent at the end of the season, guys. So, yeah. I mean, he has literally played 2 games for Manchester United this season. So just so you know, I think he's only played a couple of games. He's not exactly had a run in the side. And let's face it, this is out of necessity, really, now that we're keeping this guy because of what's happened with Mason Greenwood and the fact that we've loaned out all our other wingers. That was good planning, wasn't it, guys? That was good thinking in hindsight. Shazad Ahmed, great to see you, man. Rushmano, how you doing, my friend? Jay Garth as well, I hope you're doing well. Jay Garth, it's a strange one. He says, instead of making signings, we loan out... Oh, sorry. Got a bit of man flu coming. We loan out half of our squad. The club is an absolute disgrace. Yeah, that's shite, mate. I know. We've just literally weakened ourselves significantly in this window. We talked about it at length. It's fucking depressing, guys. It's the worst window I can remember. Simply because we've actually made ourselves significantly worse. Like, how does that work? You know, we should be signing a central defensive midfielder or 2 at the start of the window. Maybe even getting a cheeky little... striker in there as well now with what's happened, but no. Not doing that, or a wide player, I should say. Not doing that, are we? We're just sort of fanning around. It's a depressing one, guys. Yeah, probably the worst transfer window I can remember in terms of a January window, because obviously this Mason Greenwood situation has impacted that massively. How would you rate this window so far out of 10? Let's just say that this window slams shut as things are, and Manchester United stick hold of the players we've got, and we don't sign anybody else. How would you rate the transfer window out of 10? Let me know your thoughts. 9? You must be an Arsenal fan, Flabby G. Philip Chapman says 0. Stephen Carr says -10, -20, minus what, 10,000? -1. I'd say it's a 0 out of 10 as well. I mean, we can't go into minus. That's just crazy. But I would say 0 out of 10 because we've actually made ourselves significantly worse. That's the worst thing about the whole thing. We haven't just even stayed the same. No, we're actually a shitter team than we were at the start of the window. Legitimately. Legitimately, we have lost 3 players from our first team there. 4, actually, sorry, because Donny Vanderbik's gone to Everton now. Here's the news on Donny Vanderbik. There you go. Donny Vanderbik with a nice smile there, lad. On the website, they have reported it, obviously, on United's official website, just saying that Manchester United midfielder Donny Vanderbik has agreed to join Premier League club Everton on loan until the end of the season. What a shit window, guys. But anyway, I'll just talk about this Donny stuff for a moment and then we'll get back into that. But he signed, obviously, from United in the summer of 2020. He made 50 appearances across all competitions, but barely had any game time, really. He's quoted as saying, I can learn a lot from Frank Lampard because he was a little bit in the same position, a midfield player who scored a lot of goals. I played against him when I was at Ajax, and he was at Chelsea as manager, so he knows me as a player. He thinks I have qualities that can help the team. I want to show my qualities, my strengths to the people in England, but especially the fans from Everton. What, Donny Vanderbik? Okay, then, fair enough. Well, he is going to play for Everton now. No, like I said, Donny Vanderbik probably couldn't wait to get away from Manchester United with the fact that he hasn't been played in any games whatsoever. Mate, what's going on there, Haroli, with Tottenham? I know we're going to get onto that in a little bit. Hey, Jay Garth, I'm good, thanks, mate. Hope you're doing well. 0 out of 10. First class gamer, hope you're doing well, says Gash. Hey, Irish gamer girl, what's going on there, you legend, says Gash. As always. Shit, says Aaron Johnston. It's just absolutely pathetic window for Manchester United, whichever way you look at it. So Donny van der Beek is now an Everton player. That's fine, but we don't really have anybody else coming in, which is not fine. We should have increased the midfield options. We should have actually improved in that area. We do actually have quite a few midfielders that can play there. And when Pogba comes back into the side, that is going to be like a new signing, especially if he's playing for a new contract or a big money move away in the summer. You should see the best from Pogba. So I'm hoping that that's going to be the case. But then we still have Matic, who's an aging Frankenstein. We still have a combo of McFred, which is it's a fucking McDonald's menu order. It's not a midfield duo at United. So we have got big issues in the midfield and we haven't improved or strengthened in that area. So that's a shambles. So he's gone there to the end of the season. It's a straight loan, guys. Obviously, Frank Lampard's just come in there on Monday on a 2.5-year deal. Hopefully he does okay. Hopefully he doesn't do that well, but hopefully he plays Donny van der Beek is what I'm saying. Hopefully Donny does well there, impresses, maybe comes back to Manchester United in the summer a better player, or we can sell him on in the summer if that's going to be the case. Right, guys, I'm just going to get into the other United transfer news very quickly. There's not that much. And then we're going to get into the general transfer news, okay, with what's going on with other teams, which there is a lot going on, just not us. Also, the talks are still happening about the possibility of a loan move for Man United's Dean Henderson. And Jonathan Schrager is told that it could go until the last minute of the transfer window. So there is a small chance still that another one of Manchester United players goes out on loan before the end of the window, which is an absolute shit show. And there was murmurs earlier that United might be interested in signing some sort of backup keeper. So you could actually see a scenario where this window slams shut and United's only signing is a fucking backup goalkeeper. And we've got rid of 4 or 5 players out on loan. What a shamble. What a shit show. Guys, smash a poo-poo emoji in the live chat. Anyway, it's a shower of shite, isn't it? Then again, Fab gave us an update earlier on and suggested that Dean Henderson and Phil No Bones Jones are staying at Manchester United at the moment. So, unless there's further developments where things change, it's not necessarily expected that Dean Henderson's going to be going, but there's still a small possibility. Is basically the way it is. Oh, okay. Interesting. I'll get onto that in a moment. Thank you, Rushmano. Keep the updates coming, you legend. Right then, also, just in regards to potential ins, there's not a very long list of this. Hey, Geordie Heaton, Ali, 10-Ton Man, Mark Coughlin, Shay Brennan, CJ's Bullies, Arsenal Manic. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Do drop the like on the video if you're just getting in. Give us a boost up there on the old YouTube algo. Gungshi with a super chat. Sorry, I missed you, my son. Gungshi what's going on? He says, Gashtastic window pig. Typical of our myopic meltbag board. Good luck to Donny, though. Look at how myopic. What does that mean? Isn't that something to do with your eyes? Don't think so. Hey, Gungshi, thank you so much. Can we get a super chat emoji in the live chat there for Gungshi? Get in there, Gungshi. Let's be having you. Thank you, Gungshi. Oh, dear. Big up to yourself, Kingslayer, Flabby G, and everyone who's joining us as well. Okay, so by the way, in regards to Usman Dembele, so there was a report here by Fabrizio Romano earlier on. I'll just get that up on the screen so you can see. It was just actually saying that Barcelona president, this is a quote from Barca president Joan Laporta on Aubamayang, because obviously Aubamayang is, he's imminently, I think it's about to be announced that he has signed for Barcelona, but it seems that he will pull it off, the Aubamayang deal. Usman Dembele, on the other hand, various solutions have been proposed. The last one depends on whether the player accepts it. It is to go to an English club. That was what was said earlier on, but then since then, there's been some news that have come out in regards to Chelsea. He was also offered to Spurs, apparently. I think they're not too interested. And now it looks like Dembele will probably not be leaving in the transfer window. Manchester United haven't really, put in an offer or anything. Of course we haven't. We're not interested in signing anyone in this window, it seems. But it's a complicated move with Dembele, so there's a good chance that he is not leaving. But then again, a couple hours left the window, you just never know. But also, okay, let's get on to the other news about other teams. It's a shame we're not signing anyone, but let's talk about some other teams right now because there's a lot of news going on. Rangers have completed the signing from Juventus of Wales midfielder Aaron Ramsey, and that's a good signing for Rangers. And what's sad about this whole thing is literally Rangers in the Scottish League have had a better transfer window than Manchester United. They've got Amad Diallo on loan, and they've also got this guy, Aaron Ramsey, who for Rangers is a good signing, man. And Manchester United, again, stood twiddling our tits, not doing anything in this window. Absolute joke. Okay, so there's also reports from a journalist here that says that Chelsea have been mostly interested in the idea of signing Usman Dembele, so that they were the club that most interested. But realistically, for the summer. So probably not going to happen in this January window. So that's quite unlikely. Okay, we got an update from Fabrizio Romano in regards to Tottenham now. In regards to Tottenham, it's all kicking off. New update from Fab. Dele Alli has just signed his contract with Everton. Time for official announcement now. Real Madrid have turned down Everton approaches from Luka Jovic today. No chance. Okay, for Luka Jovic. So no chance. Interesting. Everton making some strides there. Frank Lampard adding to his ranks again. Going to be interesting to see what that means for Donny Vanderbik. You saw the quotes, or you heard the quotes from Donny earlier, where he said one of the things that appealed to him about playing for Everton is Frank Lampard, and the fact that Lampard was a goal-scoring midfielder, and that's what he wants to be. Well, Dele Alli is more of a goal-scoring midfielder proven in the Premier League, so isn't he going to be the more advanced midfielder for Everton now? So Donny Vanderbek's going to get Donny van der benched again, lad, by Fat Frank. No, he's going to play deeper, isn't he? But still, not exactly ideal for Donny. Dele Alli has signed his contract with Everton. I'm just going to get the list of done deals up now then, guys. And by the way, there was some information came out from Fab earlier as well, that Manchester United were offered Boubacar Kamara a few days ago, but the answer was no. That's right. That's right. Apparently we're offering him for not a lot of money. We're just not interested in signing anyone this window. Our owners are tightening the strings, probably because their fucking team over in America, their American football team, is shite. And also, the star quarterback's leaving them and whatnot. Maybe that's got something to do with it, but they don't really want to spend the money at all for Manchester United. In fact, no, they're doing the opposite. They're tightening the purse strings. They're just loaning players out. They're taking money off the books. Okay, they might have a big splurge in the summer, but they should have a big splurge in the summer anyway. But anyway, reports that we were offered Boubacar Kamara a few days ago, and we just said no. So it's a disgrace, guys. I mean, United haven't made any effort whatsoever in this window to improve the team. Done deals then, guys. Let's get the list up. Just to give you a rundown of all the done deals on January 31st so far. Full, complete, announced done deals. Christian Eriksen to Brentford on a free. Wout Weghorst, Wolfsburg to Burnley. Sean Dyche getting a good player there. Welcome to Burnley there, Weghorst. I've just been informed that nobody actually told you or showed you any pictures of the ground or the stadium or the town. Yeah, sorry about that. Imagine it goes a little bit like that. I'm just joking, obviously. Julian Alvarez to Manchester City. Don't get me started. We should have been in for that guy. £14 million. Rodrigo Bentancur. Juventus to Tottenham, undisclosed fee. Dejan Kulusevski. Juventus to Tottenham on loan with an obligation to buy in the future. Matt Targett's gone from Aston Villa to Newcastle United on loan. Dennis Undav from Royal Union St. Gilles to Brighton for £6 million. Potter doing bits. Donny Vanderbik to Manchester United to Everton. And also Austin Trusty, Colorado Rapids to Arsenal, undisclosed, starts on July 17th, going back to the MLS. Anyway, we can't laugh. But Arsenal are shite. Good evening there, Shane Doherty. What's going on? Dan Tay says, #Glazers out. Absolutely. Hey, Zayn Miyasi, what's going on, bro? He's got a hippopotamus emoji in there on a super sticker. Thank you very much, Zayn Soo, for the super chat, lad. Also, yeah, Arsenal are a shit show, aren't they, mate? Join the circus, Zayn, because we are this window as well. But Arsenal not doing anything really and just weakening themselves. Obviously, Aubamayang shit the bed and doesn't want to play for you, so you're better off without him, to be fair. The latest updates in regards to Aubamayang, currently undergoing medical tests. This is from Fab 37 minutes ago. Currently undergoing medical tests in Barcelona while board's working on the final details of the deal. Final stages of negotiation while Arsenal have been guaranteed that the deal will be completed. So there you go. It seems like from what I've heard, it's going to be a free transfer. A free transfer. Maybe there'll be more details that come out. But from what I've heard, it's a free transfer. And also, Aubamayang taking a significant pay cut in order to join Barcelona. He can't. It's hilarious. Anyway, there you go. But he's desperate to get out of that shit show, Zane. Seeing as you're in here, I thought I'd focus on that for a second. True though, isn't it? Like, I'll go and pay for half the money over in Spain, mate. Just get me out of North London. Just kidding. Right. Also, Dele Alli to Everton, done deal. Here we go. Just signed his contract a few minutes ago. Waiting for official announcement, guys. Pretty much in regards to those are the sorts of biggest deals that have taken place here. Manchester United very disappointing again in this transfer window. What can you say other than it's a 0 out of 10 window? We are a worse team than when we started. We've got other players that have been loaned to other teams that are helping out other teams. Whereas now Manchester United are really going to struggle, I think. We've got the Greenwood situation. He can't play. No wingers, no wide players to choose from if we need backups. Really, Jesse Lingard has all of a sudden become a key player. You know, backup Jesse Lingard, who was surplus to requirements just a couple of days ago, is now a key player. Well, not a key player, but, you know, certainly he's going to play a lot of games. He's played twice for Manchester United so far this season, and I think he'll play, God knows, a lot of games for Manchester United this season because he's going to be coming in at the end of games for half an hour. He's going to be starting games when we need to rotate. We've only got Sancho on the right, really, who's a proper wide player there. Rashford and Elanga on the left. It's not exactly ideal. So Jesse Lingard's probably going to get a lot of games, guys. I mean, there's still a chance that Manchester United sign someone, I suppose, but where's that going to come from? Got more chance of sharting out a Tesla Model S than Manchester United appearing with some sort of beastly signing before the end of the window. But I'll ask you in the live chat, smash a 1 in the chat if you think United do actually finish this window, and by the 11th hour, we've got a cheeky little new signing. Smash a 1, or smash a 2 if you think that Manchester United just, that's it. The only business we're doing is outwards. Sad, isn't it? It's absolutely sad. Yeah, Heroli, Vincent, 133, Shazad, Philip, Red Devil United, Mark Coughlin, Paul, Stefan Harringtonian, what's good, lad? Red Devils, must play Fabio. I mean, that is definitive. We don't need a poll for that one, do we? That is definitive. 2 where Gash has gone, precisely, guys. So that is pretty much it. Zamiassi with another super sticker. I missed it. It says next time. Hey, thank you so much, Zamiassi. Yeah, maybe Arsenal will sign somebody decent next time. I don't know. What was that? Do you remember when you came in here last week and said you were getting Vlahovic, Zane? Anyway, Primos says, have to laugh to keep from crying. What a shart show. Hashtag Glazers out. Get in there, Primos. Let's flood the live chat with green and gold, mate. I agree. They're a bunch of shite. Okay, hold on. We've got some more information just come in here. Hold on. Yeah, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Thank you, Rushman, for confirming this with me. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang will finalise a permanent move to Barcelona this evening once his medical is completed. Arsenal and their former captain part ways on a free transfer. What? I mean, fair enough, he is on a huge amount of money, but are Arsenal really that much of a bunch of mugs? They just got bent over for a player whose contract's not even running out or anytime soon, and you know, and they just got nothing for him. That's quite unbelievable, isn't it? I mean, they are saving a lot of money off their books, right? Of course, by doing that, if Aubameyang signs for Barca, and that may well change, like we heard earlier, but it does look like there's going to be no compensation there for Arsenal in terms of a transfer. I'll have to wait and see what unfolds there. But Graham Bailey from 90 Mins and various other places, I heard it a few minutes ago as well, that Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang will move on a free. So we'll have to wait and see if that is the case. But that sounds unbelievable, doesn't it, guys? Aubameyang moving for free. Huge L, says Flabby G. Batman, where you going, says Matata United. Crikey. Glazers out, says Money Siddiqui. And I thought United were making bad transfers, says Red Devil 77. Arsenal will take the cake with that one. I know how long's left on his contract. Let me just go and see if I can find out. Aubamayang contract, maybe if it literally runs out in the summer, but so Aubamayang's contract 2023 it runs out. He's a free agent in the summer of 2023. So what the fuck? So he's got 18 months left on his contract at Arsenal, right? I believe he's on 250k a week, around about that, apparently. Maybe it's a bit more than that, I'm not too sure. But from the information I've got in front of me, it says that he signed a 3-year deal on a £39 million contract over 3 years. 13 million. Guys, could you just imagine putting a signature on a contract that says £39 million? What? That is mad. Anyway, £39 million over 3 years with Arsenal, including an annual average salary of £13 million. In 2021, he signed this contract. So, yeah, really not that long ago. Aubamayang will earn a base salary of £13 million while carrying a cap hit of £13 million. Okay. So, I mean, that is absolutely shambolic, guys. That's absolutely shambolic. I can't believe they've let him go for nothing, if that's the case. But then again, they would save a lot of money there, I suppose, and they did overpay him. Maguire's contract is until 2024. 30 million is huge. I know, that's a crazy amount of money. Thought Barca was skint. Yeah, that's what I thought, Stefan. I believe they took out a big, hefty loan, though. I think that's what happened. I think they took out a big, fat, juicy loan, my friend. I could be wrong on that one, but I did hear through the grapevine. Stefan Antonio says, thought Barca was skint. Fergie's son says, it's a pay cut. Yeah, that's right. So it's a pay cut from Aubamayang's point of view. So he's literally desperate to get away from Arsenal. He's literally rocked up seeing family in Barcelona like earlier on today without Arsenal's permission, by the way, without them knowing about it, without the two clubs having agreed anything, and desperate for the move. So he's prepared to take a pay cut to go and play for Barcelona instead of sticking around at Arsenal. That is the situation at Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? Players would rather leave on a free for nothing and take a pay cut. Peppermint, how's it going? It has been a while, man. What's going on? Kingface, I mean, I'm not even going to respond to your comment, mate. It's just, why are you bringing shit like that in the chat, mate? Time him out. You know what I'm saying? Shazan Ahmed, fab tweet. Thank you, Rushmano. I appreciate that. You don't need to try and, you know, put anything for me to slip up on in the chat there, Kingface, you tosspot. We're talking about other stuff. Talking about actual transfer business. Yes, thank you very much, Aaron. Do us a favor, smash that like on the video. Drop a thumbs up on it. Let's get this to 100 likes. Share it around on social media if you haven't done so already. I'd appreciate that. Thank you so much. Get in there, my son. Barcelona want it. Thanks for the $5, bitch. Anyway. Right, okay, so anyway, right, so just for a quick rundown, guys, the issue with Mason Greenwood impacting the Jesse Lingard move, which is why he's staying. Dele Alli about to wrap up a move to Everton. Aubamayang's about to sign for Barcelona on a free with a pay cut. There's still a small possibility Dean Henderson might sign at this moment in time. Usman Dembele is looking unlikely to leave Barcelona, but still a tiny gnat's ball bag of a possibility that he could sign for maybe United or Tottenham or Chelsea or someone. Still a gnat's ball bag chance. We'll see about that. Other than that, really, Bissouma staying at Brighton. There were some talks that Aston Villa were trying to get hold of Bissouma. That's right, Aston Villa, who've already signed a bunch of decent players this window, who are still trying to make strides to sign players. What the fuck is the matter with Manchester United, peeps? Shambles. And Spurs have signed Rodrigo Bentancur, Kulusevski. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang's about to finalise his move, and he's taking a pay cut. That's pretty much it. I'm going to get into the chat again now for your comments, see what you guys have got, and when obviously stuff comes out throughout the evening, we will be covering on it and jumping it. There's a final Usman Dembele update quickly, actually, before I get into things. Final Usman Dembele update. Usman stays. Usman stays, guys. Usman stays. Thank you very much, Rushmano, for sending me that. Usman Dembele stays at Barca. Okay, then. So, as you can see here, peeps, Usman Dembele This is from Fabrizio Romano just a couple of minutes ago. It says, Usman Dembele stays at Barcelona. He's never been really close to sign with any club this January. Man United not even interested. Chelsea never opened talks. Tottenham never been close. No interest in Arsenal swap. No close agreement with PSG. Usman stays. I just love that wording there. Like, yeah, he's got... have you tried Chelsea? Have you tried United? Have you tried Tottenham? No, but we could try Arsenal. No, thanks. Yeah. Usman stays. Usman stays. Gangshi says, Pig is loving this. I'm actually laughing to prevent myself from crying, mate, because the state of affairs in this window are a fucking shambles. They're a fucking shambles, my son. Yes, they are. Absolute shambles. So there you go. Anyway, that is the latest on Usman Dembele. It looks like he's not going anywhere, guys. He's not going anywhere, is he? Complete joke of a window, but that's Manchester United for you right now. As sad as it is, Manchester United are not the sort of club that has any ambition to win the league or challenge. Not that we can win the league this season, but even have a really competitive team. I think this is just sort of like, you know, batten down the hatches for the Glazers. They're just literally sort of preparing for this season to be a write-off, and they're going to go fresh and I think big in the summer with some signings. Then that's what I would think. I don't think they are prepared to invest anything else in this team, which has already failed them this season. And it's their fault largely that it has failed, but also, you know, they're just tight-fisted owners when it comes to actually truly trying to make this a successful team. People will say, but you spent 100 million in the summer. Okay, but look how many players are going out recently as well. It's like a transition. Why are all the other clubs selling players, bringing players in, selling players, bringing players in? Why are they all doing business in this January window, but Man United are there flicking the ball back? We're not doing anything. And so it just makes you think, well, it's because literally we don't want to sign anyone. It's not like we're trying to sign anyone and we've been knocked back. You're hearing all sorts of links with players and teams and, Newcastle United are in for this guy. Even Jesse, no, Man United not selling him. You know, you're hearing lots of other clubs trying to do business, but you're not hearing Man United do anything. It's a shit show. Over to Barca says Catalan King. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, you feel we have less money than Arsenal? 80 likes, says Rushmano. Keep dropping the thumbs up if you're just joining the stream, guys. And also hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. We're going to cover all the news this evening, and we're on it every day with the United news. Stefan says it's far from a write-off for United because the Glazers will make a substantial profit. That's it. Well, there you go. So they're going to actually save. When you actually think about all the players they're getting off the books, so they haven't spent money in this window, but because they've got rid of who they've got rid of in this window, they will actually recoup a lot of money and save a significant amount every single week just by not paying Donny, by not paying Tony, by not paying Diallo, and anybody else that happens to go out before the end of the window. Hey, what's going on? Saint Miassi. Wow, thank you very much for the $44.99 super chat, lad. Come on. Get in there. Dude, thank you very much, Saint Miassi. Super Zane. I really appreciate that, dude. Thank you very much, Saint Miassi, with a raw super chat there. Let's get some soos in the chat. He says, Vieira and Henry join in as management team in the summer. The delusion knows no bounds. When Spotify buy us, they could persuade Mbappe to join us as Henry was his idol. Smoke on that, piggy. I mean, what am I meant to do with that? I mean, Vieira and Henry joining as management team. What, like a tag team? What's this? Are you taking a piss? That's not going to happen, mate. I mean, I could actually see Patrick Vieira one day managing Arsenal. I'll be totally honest, Zane. You know, he's doing okay at Crystal Palace, isn't he? And just cutting his teeth in management still. He's managed over in America. He's fresh to management. I think it's all in the build-up to taking that big step up to mid-table where he's going to manage Arsenal. I think you're right. I think it's down the line. I could see Patrick Vieira being Arsenal manager. I really believe that he probably will. So fair enough. Same me, Assie. But in regards to what you said about Thierry Henry, I don't know about that. Stefan says, Zane, even I laughed at that. And persuade Mbappe to join us as Henry's his idol. I mean, there's there's literally no chance of Mbappe signing for Arsenal in his whole entire career, mate. I'm just going to put it out there right now. Yeah, there's no way that he's going to sign for Arsenal in his entire career ever. There you go. Even if he's 45 years old, with playing with a Zimmer frame, he's not going to rock up at the Emirates Stadium, I don't think. But hey, we'll see about that one, Zane. I appreciate your optimism. Yeah. Okay. Peppermint says, I could only imagine Roy Keane as Man United manager, says Peppermint. I'd be throwing punches at these shower bastards. I wouldn't let them on the coach. They're an absolute disgrace and a nonsense. Oh, you don't have to imagine it now. Right. Okay, anyway, so guys, just give me a moment. I'm just going to try and catch up with the latest couple of last minutes going on. Let's just go give a refresher of the done deal, see if anything else has swung in on the vine. See if anything else has come in there. Nope, same old done deals. Matt Target, Villa loan to Newcastle's the latest one, I think. So yeah, just waiting for final confirmation on Aubamayang and also Dele Alli. So this Dele Alli on medical is supposed to have gone on for the last couple of fucking hours. Long medical, making sure his knees are not paper mache, I suppose. What the hell are they doing there with that medical? You know what I mean? Taking hours with it, crikey, making him run a fucking half marathon. But either way, that is concluded. They've signed it. They're just waiting for announcements. It's a very exciting transfer window for everybody else, but not for us. There are, who do you think's had the best window so far, guys? I mean, Newcastle United have had a great window, haven't they? Because they signed a lot of good players. Trippier, Wood, also, who else they signed? It's gone out the top of my head now. But anyway, yeah, they signed one or two others. Liverpool have actually had a decent winner because they signed that Diaz player. Looks really good. Spurs have had a big transition. They've got rid of a couple of players and brought a good few players in. You know, they're doing a lot of business. Aston Villa has signed a good couple of players, guys. You know, the likes of Coutinho, Digne. They've done very, very well for themselves too. You know, Manchester United have been left behind in the dust from everybody else. Yeah, Mark Wallace says Keane and Cantona as managers, co-managers. They were scared the squad and opposition. Yeah, that's right. One of them throwing punches, the other one throwing kung fu kicks. Tyler Durden says the Snowflakes couldn't handle Roy Keane. No, you're right about that. That's it. He's not fit to be managing in the modern era, I don't think. He's old school. You know what I mean? He'll make a lot of the new people cry. He would make them all cry. Rushmano, thanks so much for your £10 super chat as well, my friend. Let's get a sue in the chat for Rushmano. Thank you very much for the tenner, lad. He says, I love Zane, always makes me feel so much better. He's writing a book, Delusional Arsenal Supporter by Zane Miassi. Oh, emotional damage. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, dear. Respect. Oh, laying down the gauntlet. But yeah, you're right though. I mean, Zane Miassi, you know, it does make you feel better to be a United fan. That's right. When some of these things are said. No, I rate Zane. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. First Class Gamer says 50 Shades of Zane. Yes, the memoirs of Zane Miassi, 50 Shades of Zane. A good one. Right, anyway. Oh, that's tickled me. Okay, hang on. Yeah. Shit window, guys. What do you want me to say? Absolutely shit window. There you go. We can't sign anyone. HM or MC won't allow it, says FC United forever. Can you imagine Keane and Cantona in the dressing room, kung fu and punches, says Stefan Tonio. Mate, it would be class, wouldn't it? Big Peter Schmeichel there as well, just for a bit of extra added muscle. We are pathetic, says Checker Goblin. Why haven't we gone for anyone? Well, you said it yourself, because we're pathetic. That's why. Because our owners are absolutely pathetic. That's the truth of the matter. They don't have the ambition to tussle with the other teams. They haven't got the wherewithal to know about... I mean, obviously they do know that Manchester United's midfield is poor, that we've got issues in the wide areas now because of Mason Greenwood, because loaning out a couple of players and having players want away in the club. They know that, but they're just prepared to do nothing about it. That is the truth of it. We could easily strengthen. We could have easily gone and got Dennis Zakaria for 7 million. Reports came out that we were offered Boubacar Kamara a couple of days ago, and we turned it down. No thanks, we said. Why not? It's chump change. It's cheap deals. There's no money involved really for a club like Manchester United, especially when you're recouping deals. They're just winding it down, guys. I don't know what's going on. They're literally, you know what I hope is happening? I hope that they're just trying to make it as an attractive proposition for this club to sell it as possible in the summer. No, I really don't think that's going to happen. I'm not saying that because I'm sure they're going to stay here for years as long as possible, but it would actually be nice if they just fucking were trying to just make it, get the expenditure down and then sell it in the summer. But I don't think we can hope for that, guys. Realistically, they're just doing it because they don't want to spend the money, and they want to. They're probably a little bit annoyed that they haven't made, an absolute fortune, in the last couple of months, because they did in the summer when they brought in Ronaldo, Varane, etc. The stock prices went up. They sold their shares and they made a lot of money, and they've been paid dividends recently as well. And they're just probably like, oh, well, we haven't got, we're not in the top part of the table. We're just, let's sack this season off. Let's try and get 4th place. We've got the squad for 4th place. Let's do that. Let's get Rangnick in to be the fall guy, if you want us to call it that. And let's, let's rein it in. Let's spend as little as possible. Let's get players off the books, not bring anybody in. And then spend in the summer a little bit to appease the fan base then. It's a shit show. Okay, so FC United Forever says, you do realise United are in court soon for tax evasion. Case was put back because of the pandemic, says FC United Forever. Crikey, mate. Is that because they're registered in like the fucking Cayman Islands and stuff? I don't know. Team Eclipse, yeah, what's going on there? TT Levi, I don't feel very good about the Greenwood situation, TT Levi, mate. To be perfectly honest with you, mate, it's an absolute disgrace if it's, what's alleged is true. So, Ralph Frank says, Glazers out, nobody blocked your pineapple. Seriously, to stop talking about Mason. Nobody can say anything about it because it's a live case. Precisely, there's just allegations at the moment which haven't been proven. He's, at this moment in time, innocent until proven guilty, and there is a police investigation underway. That is actually the facts as it is right now. Obviously, there's other stuff going on behind the scenes, but it's a sensitive topic. We're on here to talk about the transfers and stuff. We talked about all that stuff yesterday anyway. Okay. So, how's it going there, Daniel Barnes? How you doing, my friend? Thank you for joining the stream tonight. And Zayn Miyasi as well. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you so much for getting in here with another super chat. This one says, game over. Not good, Zayn. Game over for who? For United or Arsenal? To be honest, we're sort of in a similar boat here. Arsenal haven't really strengthened, and Manchester United... Well, actually, what are Arsenal's transfers, ins and outs, January 2022? I wonder if I could just see a whole list of it. Oh, here it is. Okay, so yeah, like in terms of sort of what's happened to Arsenal Holdings, they did get rid of Maitland-Niles to AS Roma on loan. Kolasinac to Marseille on Jan 18th. Pablo Mari loaned through to Udinese. Callum Chambers, Aston Villa free transfer. And that's it. No players in. Exactly. Oh, you have just signed that MLS guy, actually. What's his name? Austin Trusty. Austin Trusty sounds like a fucking porn star. You know what I mean? Austin Trusty. Colorado Rapids to Arsenal, undisclosed. It actually starts on July 17th, though, because he's going to stay on in the MLS on loan there until then. So yes, Arsenal haven't signed anybody else either. Where's the A-League transfer news, Pigo, says Dan Watson. Dan Watson, okay, mate, we've got a bit of A-League news for you now, boys. So, you know what? It's a move from the Central Coast Mariners for our number 9, the Kangaroo. He's going over to play for FC fucking Wollongong. No, I don't know, mate. Okay. Who have we signed, says Busy the Beast? Nobody. Nobody at Busy the Beast, mate. Are you really thinking we're going to sign somebody? We're not signing anybody, mate. This is going to be a dry window. Yes, that's right, Sheikh Goblin says, seriously, we have the most pathetic transfer window in the Premier League. No worries, Dan Watson. Oh, we haven't even got 100 likes yet. You what? Baker Brigade. Assemble! Guys, if you're just joining, do hit the thumbs up button. Let's blitz past 100. And also, get your thoughts and opinions in about the shower of shite. We're just having a laugh now, guys. We're going to have a chat. We're going to have a hangout. It's basically just a hangout show. And just see what sort of horrible stuff occurs in the last hour of the window. Next thing you know, I wouldn't be surprised at this stage if we fucking loan out Cristiano Ronaldo to, I don't know, PSG or something. You know what I mean? It wouldn't surprise me. I'm strapping myself in for what is going to be a gash remainder of the window. Nice one, Vincent Blake. Thank you very much. We did 100 likes. Get in. Daniel Barnes says, I take it there will be no FIFA stream. No, that's right, Daniel. I'm going to have the night off FIFA tonight. We're going to come back big tomorrow with the FIFA stream, though. And it's going to be a charity stream as well. We're going to do a stream for a charity tomorrow. So, you know, starting about 11. Pineapple Great. Only Pig can unban it, Sadly. I don't know who banned you and why. Oh, what? You've got a different account that's been banned. Contact me on social media and I can take a look into it for you, bro. But to be fair, most people are banned for a reason. So let me know the name of the account, though, on social media somewhere, and I'll have a look into it. The only thing exciting thing about tonight for United fans is Ed Woodward gone at midnight. That's true. That's the best bit of transfer business we've got is Ed Woodward out to the fucking scrap heap. You know what I mean? That's it. That's the best thing. Okay, Vincent, but it will do, lad. What's the charity? Arsenal, says Dan Watson. Thank you, Primot, my man. How are you doing tonight, mate? Think I have COVID? Oh, no, that's not good, Nikolai. Let's get some love hearts in there for Nikolai, my man. Okay, Vincent Bullock, lad. Yes, you were, Kingface. Honey Badger says, Pig looks like we are rolling with the current squad. Going to be tough to get even top 4. Big ask for us as inconsistent and mentality weak as our squad. Let's go. Oh, mate, I mean, that's you just summed it up, really. The mentality of this club is just small at the moment, sadly. It is. We don't really have those visions of grandeur. The owners aren't in it for that. They're in it just to make money. So, yeah, we're always going to be like this while they're here, guys. We'll never fulfill our proper potential. You look at other clubs now as well. There's so much competition at the top of the league. Liverpool are a well-oiled machine. Man City, Chelsea with their billions and their owner. And, of course, you've got Newcastle United coming into the mix now. Newcastle are always going to be thereabouts in the future because of how much money they have. As long as they have, you know, that sort of, level of ambition, which they're showing at the moment, to actually try and win the league in the future. If they're trying to do that, which it seems like it's obviously early doors. They can't go and sign the world's best players when they're in the relegation zone. But it's early doors. But it seems like they're going to continue that ambition for the next few years. They'll be right up there. You know, United need to get real. United need to keep up with the Joneses. And I'm not talking about Phil Jones here. We need to keep up with the Joneses in the sense of trying to actually compete. What we did in the summer transfer window was good, but it wasn't good enough because we still didn't sign that midfielder that we desperately needed. So we did strengthen other positions in the team, but we actually didn't address the biggest problem inside. Thank you so much there, Zane Miyasi, for another super chat, my man. This one says behind the scenes. Zane Miyasi, thank you so much for another super chat. Guys, can we get a sue in there for Zane? Thank you very much. Behind the scenes. You want to see behind the scenes? Mate, you don't want to see behind the scenes, mate. This desk is horrible at the moment. It's just got loads of junk all over it. There's cans, there's crisp wrappers, there's... Yeah, I'm not showing you behind the scenes right now, mate. Zane Miyasi, thank you so much for that. Greg L says, feel like we should have got Zachariah in a heartbeat. What the fuck were we doing? Jerking off. That's what they've been doing, mate. I don't know what they've been doing, mate. I don't know. Richard Arnold's been twiddling Ed Woodward's soles of his feet or something in a big bubble bath or transfer window. I have no idea, mate. I have no idea what they've been doing. It doesn't add up, though. We could have easily gone and got that guy for €5 million plus €2 million in future add-ons, right? Wow, that's nothing. You're talking about £5 million. I think that's even less than €5 million, isn't it? €7 million. And then what are you paying the guy? I don't know what his wages are. Between what? 80 and 150,000 a week? Probably not even that high. Probably like 80, 90, 100k a week, 120 a week. What do you reckon? Not that much. And you know, for the player that you're getting at 25, to be able to get him signed up to a contract where he will instantly be worth more money the next day, and it could actually go on and have a really good career for you because he's just coming into his prime. It's a cheap amount of money to pay for a player like that. So, yeah, I've got to be honest, guys, and say that Man United were completely toothless in this window. We could have gone for him. He was dirt cheap. And then Julian Alvarez, who moved to City, we were linked with him at the start of the window. We've looked at him, we scouted him, but we weren't prepared to pull the trigger and make any sort of investments, even though it's only £14 million. And to stop him from going to our City rivals as well. Listen, this guy is not Messi, okay? He's not a 21-year-old who's at the point where Messi was, or at the point where Cristiano Ronaldo was, or at the point where Wayne Rooney was, but he's still a fucking great young prospect. And for that amount of money, to get a great young prospect like that, who's going to be in the Argentina setup for the next decade, and who was the top scorer in Argentina's league last year, it's a dirt cheap amount of money to pay. So City have got themselves a fantastic deal there. They spent 100 million in the summer as well, but they're prepared to spend the money because of their owners, because their owners are actually not complete tight-fisted bastards who only care about the bottom line. Their owners do this for fun, it seems. They just enjoy having a football team that they can pump money into and try and get them to win stuff. Same as Roman Abramovich at Chelsea. It's totally two different ends of the spectrum. So, yeah, while we've got them here, it's always going to be that way, unfortunately. Mark Wallace says, Lingard 150k a week to clean boots, says Mark Wallace. Well, I don't know if he's on quite that much. There's some reports he was on 80 to 100 or 100k a week at United, somewhere around 100 grand. But you know what? It's too much money, whatever it is. And yeah, he has played 2 times this season for Manchester United. 2 times. And he's going to get opportunities now between now and the end of the season. But still, I see what you're saying. It's we do pay players a lot of money over this gaff. Arsenal, absolute bottle jobs, aren't they? Sorry to say, but they are. Arsenal are absolute bottle merchants. Okay, so this is the full ins and outs of Manchester United's January transfer window, peeps. January 7th, we loaned out Axel Tuanzebe to Napoli. I almost forgot about that one, actually, because it was at the start of the window. So, actually, so far, we've lost 4 players in this window, and there's potential that we lose another one before it closes. Axel Tuanzebe, we let him go to Villa earlier on in the season, but he's joined Napoli on a loan. And then also Anthony Martial went to Sevilla on a 6-month loan. Ahmad Diallo went to Rangers on a 6-month loan. Donny Vanderbik's gone to Everton on a 6-month loan. Players in for Manchester United. Nobody. Ooh. Bad times, guys. Absolutely bad times. What a depressing state of affairs. We've got some more updates coming through. Thank you very much, Rushmano, for giving us the updates here, my man. Oh, interesting. Okay, so Coletta Carr has been linked massively with West Ham. Reports in France here coming out that Coletta Carr will not leave Marseille, despite offers from West Ham. Yeah, so I've been hearing about that for a good while now, that Coletta Carr was close to joining West Ham, but apparently he's staying. Thank you very much for the update there, Rushmano. Deal agreed for Liverpool to sign Fabio Carvalho. What's this? What's that? I don't know. That article's not working, actually, for some reason. Let me go to the Twitter. Oh, yeah. Okay, brilliant. Found it. Liverpool agreed deal for Fulham's Fabio Carvalho in final hours of transfer window. Just released 15 minutes ago. Liverpool and Fulham have agreed a deal for Fabio Carvalho in the final few hours of the January transfer window. The Premier League club will now attempt to arrange personal terms with the England under-18 international before Monday's 11 p.m. deadline. The Athletic understands the player's medical has been ongoing in London throughout the Monday evening. Oh, mate. Okay, so it's expected, though, that he'll be loaned back to Fulham for the remainder of the 21-22 campaign. He's 19, got less than 6 months left on his contract with the Championship side, so they're signing another player. Sheko Goblin says, honestly, I'd rather have Bezos than those 2 bodies. Mate, Bezos would be a great owner. I think Elon Musk is the best possible one we could have had, guys, like I've talked about for years. Get the old Tesla sponsorship, all the players rocking up in the Tesla cars, have a fucking rocket deliver the match ball on at halftime, start of the game, I should say. That would be amazing. Anyway, so Liverpool have signed another player by the looks of it, guys. Bin Dippers signed another players. Breakthrough reached in discussions earlier this evening. Liverpool given permission to speak with the player. Medicals taking place for the signing of Fabio Carvalho. And there you go. Here we go. Done deal. Fabrizio Romano with the update. Fucking hell. There it is. There it is for Fabrizio Romano. Fabio, Carvalho to Liverpool. Here we go. Deal in place for a 5-year contract. Medical ongoing in order to sign paperwork before deadline. I mean, that's all happened very quickly. You know, there's no good excuse for Man United not to try and get somebody in on deadline day, is there? Medical ongoing in order to sign paperwork before deadline. Carvalho has accepted all clauses into the contract. It's a race against time now. Fabio Carvalho will stay at Fulham on loan. So there you go, guys. Update from Fab just a few moments ago. Fabrizio Romano, thank you for the update. That's so depressing, says Philip Chapman. Yeah, Tesla would look fantastic on our shirt, Madhouse. How much better would that look than that shitty bloody crap, bloody, you know, crap that we've got now? I'll tell you what, those SpaceX would also be pretty cool. You know? Why not a bit of SpaceX as well? Maybe SpaceX on the shirt on the side. SpaceX, Tesla on the front. I like it. I like your style. Yeah, I think it's our worst ever window. Guys, do you think this is Manchester United's worst ever window? Yes or no? Has to be, doesn't it? 5 players potentially out, no players in, 1 player to the cop shop. You know what I mean, guys? Fucking awful. Yes, says Mark Wallace. Team viewer blows. Yes, hey, Sean Collins, what's going on? Yes, Shambolic, yes. Yeah, it is the worst transfer window ever. It's the worst transfer window ever. Well, I'll tell you one thing that I'm glad about in some ways, right? One thing that I'm glad about is that imagine if Pogba had have been fit, right? Imagine if Pogba had have been fit and then we had sold him to PSG or something, like in this window, just for argument's sake. At least we do actually have Pogba to come back into the team. And like it's discussed, that's probably going to be like a new player when he comes back because we've missed him for so long. And he is actually a good player. He is inconsistent and he is gassed sometimes. But because he's fighting for a new deal or a big money move, he will play well. That's my opinion. So, you know, getting him back in is going to be good. When that is, we're not entirely sure, but it'll hopefully be soon. What's the latest, says Naz786. Ready? This is the latest transfer news from Manchester United. Are you ready? This is the latest news. There we go. That's the latest transfer news for Manchester United, my son. I'll keep you posted if anything else comes in. That's pretty much it. Other clubs are doing lots of deals. Manchester United left doing nothing, I'm afraid. Okay, there are still some possibilities that a player might leave. Screen freezes. Liam Smith's loving it. Rupert Meadow, there isn't going to be any FIFA tonight, actually, mate. I'm going to be taking that off. We're going to be covering the transfer window for its entirety. Robin says something tells me that the board don't buy into Rangnick and he won't be manager next season. That's why they didn't support him. Maybe this was prearranged. Maybe he's taken a job on this basis. That his job was just to get rid of players in January and set the club up well for the new manager, whoever that may be in the summer, to come in and obviously be able to spend with a fresh canvas. Maybe that's sort of what the thinking is behind Rangnick. That's why, I mean, he was appointed as a 6-month interim from the off, with the idea that he's going into a consultancy role after that 6-month period from the off. So that was already pre-set up. That's not really the sort of thing that's done if you're going to give an opportunity to a manager, you know, to actually manage the team. Now, he has hinted at the fact that he might advise Manchester United to keep him if they're doing well, etc. But he also is more unlikely, I think, to step into that consultancy role and leave the job clear for somebody else to come in. So you've probably hit the nail on the head there. It's really unlikely that they're going to invest heavily in this new manager. He's there just to sort of get rid of a lot of the shite if he can and try and, you know, sort of hunker down Man United's position there and get us top 4 this season. And that's all his objective is. And so maybe he took the job on that basis. Maybe he doesn't have the freedoms that we thought maybe he would have, you know, because he's going into that consultancy role and he's going to have some hand in some of the football matters. Maybe we thought he had more freedoms, but it doesn't seem like he does, because I'm sure he wouldn't be happy with the midfield. I'm sure he wouldn't be happy with what's happened now with Martial and all the players we've loaned out, and also the Greenwood situation. I'm sure he would actually like to dip into the transfer window to make his job just that little bit easier to win something, or you know, try and get that FA Cup, try and finish in the top 4. We need Kamara, says Leon George. Yeah, and guess what? Apparently offered to us a couple of days ago, and United said no. What's going on there, Sullivan25? How you going? 161 legends in here. Drop a thumbs up, guys. Hit the like. Boost us up the algorithm. Help us compete with the clickbait merchants and the and also the corporation channels, etc. Sky Sports and all the rest. Help us compete. Give us a like. Share us around. And get your thoughts in the chat as well. Help us with your opinions. Right. So, updates coming through. Thank you, Rushmano. Right, yeah. Finishing touches being ironed out in regards to Dele Alli's move to Everton. It will be completed, but announcement may be late. So you know how that happens sometimes. Obviously, the window shuts. So we've got, 42 minutes left of the window? Sometimes the window shuts and then you hear news of players signed afterwards. Remember when we signed Radamel Falcao? Pretty sure that happened then, where it's like put through like an hour later or a few minutes after. Hey, Eddie Trooper, thank you very, very much for the super chat, Nad. For the $8.99 super chat, Eddie Trooper, he says, Mrs. Trooper spent more on the weekly shop than United have in this window. You know what? You're actually correct. Yes, Eddie Trooper, you're actually spot on. Your missus, when she went to Sainsbury's, she did spend more money than Manchester United have in this whole January transfer window. Spot on. That's literally a fact. In terms of transfers. Thank you so much, Eddie Trooper. And you're actually right, mate. Shane Doherty says, breaking news, Manchester United are a shambles. You know what? I hate talking about our club in that way, but we actually are now. I think we can all agree that because of the ownership of this club and the hierarchy and how it's run, it is a bit of a shambles, guys. Clearly, because other teams are making strides to sign players. What are we doing? What are we doing, guys? Okay, so we've got more info coming out from Samuel Luckhurst in regards to Dean Henderson. Dean Henderson update. As per Samuel Luckhurst, Watford have inquired about Dean Henderson, but it's unlikely that Man United will be persuaded to sell at this late stage of the window. What? Why would you know what I mean? Like, why wouldn't we sell Dean Henderson? Like, especially if we could potentially go and sign another player. Like, he's a backup goalkeeper. He's played 2 times or something this season, or a handful of games. He's not played hardly. Like, we've already got a backup goalkeeper in Tom Heaton and Lee Grant and the youngsters at the club. Why do we need him anyway, in all fairness, on 130 grand a week? It was actually a really bad signing in the end by Man United because, well, let's face it, we just haven't played him. He is a good player, though, and he is an asset, and he is still worth a lot of money. He went out on loan at Sheffield United, was very good for them for a couple of seasons, developed well, but then once he's come back to United, his development's kind of halted. Because, again, we haven't played him. De Gea's too good to drop. You know, Henderson's given him that competition. Maybe that's the reason De Gea is so good. But Henderson is wasted at Manchester United. He really is. You know, let Henderson go, says Shane, 130k a week to pick splinters out his arse. He might already be there, to be fair, says Social 99. We're dangerously close to becoming Arsenal Mark 2. Don't say those words. Hey, Eddie Trooper, thank you so much for that. That's really, really kind of you for sending that super chat. And I agree, mate. It is a shit show that we haven't spent anything. Oh, no way. OG Nice knocked PSG out the Coupe de France. Penalty, 6-5 to Nice. Get in there, you fucking suck, PSG. Anyway, they just lost today in the French Cup, guys, to Nice. In the round of 16. I love it. Anyway, this is PSG's lineup. This is PSG's lineup for the game. Donnarumma, Dagba, Kehrer, Kimpembe, Mendes, Pereira, Verratti, Ander Herrera, Lionel Messi, Icardi, and Draxler. And they've lost to a bunch of fucking farmers. I'm only joking. Obviously, Nice has got some decent players. To be fair, they've got Amavi, they've got Schneiderlin. He's decent. We've also got Todibo, Dante. They've got some decent, well-known pros. Justin Kluivert. They've got some well-known pros. But let's face it, that is a shit show from PSG. Let's not get Poch. Exactly, mate. Is he a proven winner? No. Is he a proven melter when it comes to winning trophies? Yes, he is. So, yeah, definitely not a good game from PSG there, is it? Just thought that's interesting. Thank you, Rushmano, for giving us the update there. Love that. Absolutely love that. That's cheered me up a little bit. Messi go. I disagree. I think Ronaldo's the GOAT. Come on, can we get some Cristiano Ronaldo emojis in the live chat? And a cheeky little soo if you think Ronaldo's the GOAT. Fair play, Greg L. OG Nice is owned by the richest Brit in football ownership. Nice, Greg L. Respect. Fair play. Well, they got, like we say, we've got a well-known team. A few of them are decent players, but it's still surprising they lost to the absolute powerhouses that are PSG. Johnny with a £5 super chat, lad. Thank you so much, dude. You know what? I'm gonna have to pop that on the screen, mate. That's fucking lovely. As well. Get in there, just Eddie Troopers was fantastic as well. Let me just get this one. Save me, Assy. Thank you for another super chat there, bro. I really appreciate that, mate. Thank you so much for getting in here with another super chat. Zane Miasi's going in here raw. Mate, thank you, Zane. Hold on. Anyway, Johnny, thank you for the £5 super chat, lad. Appreciate that. Anyway. Johnny says, I spent more on this super chat message than Man United have during this transfer window. You heard it here first. Sort of elaborating on what Eddie Trooper said there. But it's true, mate. It's absolutely true. You can't get away from it. You've just spent £5 sterling. That is £5 sterling more than Man United have spent in this window. That's for sure. Zane Miasi, thank you very much for that, by the way. That's very, very kind of you for getting another super chat in there, Zane, of a super sticker of a kitty cat saying bye-bye. Hey, Zane Miasi, thank you so much for watching the stream tonight and getting in here. Really appreciate you. And also, everybody say bye to Zane. And also, let's play the smallest violin in the world for Zane and his shite show Arsenal, because they haven't signed anybody in this window, and they just lost Aubamayang, who's actually taken a pay cut to walk, which is hilarious in itself. And I think they've let him go for free. We'll have to wait until all the further details are actually announced. But it seems like Aubamayang has moved to Arsenal on a free transfer, and he's taken a pay cut in order to do so. Zane Miasi, though, you're a legend. Take care, man. Thank you, Playbus, for subscribing to the channel. Nice one. Greg L with those Ronaldo emojis. Social 99, get in. 127 likes. Get in there, J King. On our way to 150, lad. He's gone on a free transfer, bro. Barca must be buzzing. Yeah, very good deal from their point of view. Very good deal. Jarvis Cocker with another super chat, lad, a 50 knocker. Thank you very much. He says, Rangnick has a cunning plan. Mejbri, Savage, Fernandez, McNeil will be well-known names in the near future. It's time to unleash the youth. Respect to you, Jarvis Cocker. If by unleash the youth you mean Jesse Lingard, then I agree with you. Because if that was truly the case, then we'd have still let Jesse go, wouldn't we? Because a couple of days ago we were going to let Jesse go. So the only thing that changed about it was the Greenwood situation, and so we didn't let him go. So I'm not so sure about that. No, I hope you're right, Jarvis. I do hope you're right. I think a couple of those players you've mentioned will be getting opportunities. I particularly think Mejbri will be brought into the first team, from what we've understood, what we've heard today, that he could be well coming back into the first team training and set up and that kind of thing and be given some opportunities. So, yeah, no, I hope you're right, Jarvis. I hope we do blood the youth. I hope we do blood the youth. Thank you so much. Let's get some soos in the chat there for Jarvis, lad. Rangnick wanted him to go. It's the fucking Glazers. Yeah, definitely. That's right. So literally, we had a blessing from Ralph Rangnick for Jesse Lingard to leave. That's what we know. That's what we heard him say. He basically has his blessing to go. And so what changed in that time? Well, it was the Greenwood situation. And because of that, now they don't want to sell him. But I do think the two are linked. Without what's happened with Mason Greenwood, I don't think Jesse Lingard is a Man United player now. I think they accept a £7 or £8 million offer from Newcastle United if this whole Greenwood situation doesn't happen. But because of what's happened, they can't weaken our position even further, especially with players going out on loan. So that's what it is. But you're right. I hope they do give us some good youngsters, though. And Rangnick will, will hopefully, be able to flourish, make a couple of them flourish before the end of the season. Yeah. After a poor window, we need FIFA tonight, says John Jordan. Oh, dude. Lingard wants to be playing every game, says CJ's Bullies. Rangnick the Fox. Night off FIFA tonight. FIFA would definitely cheer us up, says Greg L. Night off FIFA tonight, guys. Are you happy with Donny going on loan, says Kamikaze 101? Yes and no. I mean, I'm happy with all of these players going out on loan when I thought that we might be signing a CDM, and actually trying to improve the overall squad. But I'm actually not happy about any of the players that have gone out on loan if we're not going to do that, which we haven't. I would only be happy to do that if we're actually going to make us better. Otherwise we're just a worse team than we were a couple of weeks ago. Donny would be a decent player to have in the squad to call upon. Might not get used, but he'd be a decent player to call upon. From the point of view of him and his development as a player, I am happy. I think he will get games. I think he will impress. I think he'll get the chance to impress, which is the most important thing. So I'm happy for him, but I'm not happy from Man United's point of view. No, Martial again, a little while ago, would have been happy to see him go if we're prepared to bring somebody in. But we haven't been, so I'm not happy he's at Sevilla. I think we would be better this season with Martial in the squad. Same goes for Diallo. He's at Rangers, good development. We haven't seen him at United. Don't know why when we paid 40 mil for the guy. But he's not here either. So no, to answer your question, I'm not happy. Not happy. Exactly, Social 99. He says, rest up, pig, long past few days and charity stream tomorrow, folks. Exactly, yeah. No FIFA tonight, guys. No FIFA tonight. Tomorrow we're at FIFA. Finally home from work, says Wiggy. Mark, get in there, Wiggy, mate. How was your day, lad? You didn't miss a damn thing when it comes to United transfers. We absolutely messed up, says Check Out Goblin. You brought Hakimi Team of the Year back, says CJ Bullies. Pig, Liverpool make 2 god signings and we don't make no one. Pretty gash. Dude, yeah, no, that's the common theme, mate. Most of the other clubs have made good signings. Even City, they signed Alvarez. Liverpool have signed Diaz, which is a very good signing in this youngster. Manchester United, still only players going out. Newcastle United have signed a lot of players. Aston Villa have signed a lot of players. Everton signing players. Tottenham signing players. I wish I had more energy, guys. I'm just beat down by it. I'm sick of it. I'm just sick of talking about it. We know it's just depressing, guys. It's really depressing to be a Manchester United fan right now. More so than maybe ever. I don't know, guys. Well, not ever. No, not ever. Because obviously, Munich air disaster and stuff like that. But other than that, this is a pretty bad time to be a United fan because we're not challenging for anything, really. We don't know who our manager is long term. We don't have the squad of players there capable of winning the stuff that we want to win, really. There's still problems in the team. We've got the gaseous owners in the world. One of the gaseous owners in the world. That is the biggest thing, really. That's the biggest thing. If we'd have had, I don't know, owners like, Newcastle's owners' amount of money, if, say, Elon Musk bought Manchester United, instantly the whole complexion of the situation changes. Instantly, it becomes an amazing place for Manchester United to be because we're not that far off. If we actually did have a proper set of owners who were prepared just to take that little bit of expenditure further, just to take us to that next level and compete with the other top teams who are doing it, then there would be no dramas whatsoever. We could do what we wanted to do. But because we don't have that, I think it's the worst time to be a Man United fan. Glazers out is trending. Let's get Glazers. Yeah, Glazers out trending. Good. Hashtag Glazers out. Stop spamming though, please. Barcelona are bidding in debt and still have a better window than United, LOL, says Logan Wolfen. Yeah, they're getting themselves into further debt in order to have a better window than Manchester United. Rangers, a Scottish side, have signed Diallo and Aaron Ramsey. That's a good signing for them. Manchester United have been outdone by almost everybody in this transfer window. The only team that's not outdone Arsenal in this transfer window and is almost as gash, not quite as gash, because at least one of their players hasn't fucking, anyway. Anyway, is Arsenal. Arsenal was shite. Arsenal was shite, obviously. But that's pretty much it. Fair play to your Social 99. Aston Villa, for fuck's sake, showed a bigger club mentality than us. Yeah, Aston Villa doing some great signings, eh? Luca Digne and Coutinho, fantastic signings for those guys. You don't think me and you will see another Man United league title in our lifetime, says Logan. I disagree. I think Manchester United is such a well-supported club that, you know, eventually we're going to get it right, man. Eventually we'll get it right. We have planted a lot of seeds over the last few years, and they're growing. You know, people like, all of our youth set up are very good prospects for the future. We've got to nurture and develop them well, but we've got the good seedlings growing up. We just need to, like, turn them from saplings into, like, fucking orchards, mate. That's what we need to do. It's easier said than done. And unfortunately, because of the fucking owners we've got, we can't just go out there and do what, you know, City do and spend 100 million on any one player anymore, I don't think. Maybe they will, but the days of us going to spend 89 million on Pogba or 80 million on Harry Maguire, I think they're a little bit behind us now because, look, they haven't really got good value in their big money signings, have they? Cavani leaving, says it's Coco. You what? Yeah, 2 hours until Ed Woodward is not employed by Manchester United anymore. Best deadline day United had in years. Nice. Oh, dear. Anyway, Poch, no thanks, Dean Henderson. Yeah, no thanks to Poch, guys. He's absolutely bottle jobbing it over in Nice. So 38-year-old Nice defender Dante, you know, Brazilian Dante with the big hair. He said he did have big hair when he was in the German league. Defender Dante has just pulled off a Panenka penalty in sudden death versus PSG. That is so funny. I love that. Stun him with a Panenka. That's absolutely amazing. Anyway. Yeah, Logan Wolford says you planted seeds and one sapling turned into a complete sap. Oh dear. Well, Mark Coffin, there is a big cloud hanging over Manchester United at this moment in time. It is a sad current state of affairs. I mean, that's not the only reason. That is a very, very much a blot on Manchester United right now, just what's going on with the alleged stuff. But it's not, even without that stuff going on, it's still a depressing time because it's actually the owners having the lack of wanting to spend and be ambitious in this window. Other teams are making strides and getting the problem areas of their teams improved. But United just happen to sit on what we've got right now. I could understand it, you know, if Manchester City didn't want to sign a player in this window because, well, they're happy with their lot and they're doing okay and they don't really need to, then that's one thing. But that's not what Man United need to do. We're not fucking top of the league by loads of points. That's not what... And by the way, Manchester City have signed a fucking player in this window. They have made strides to improve, even though they're fucking top. Manchester United haven't. We just sat back and we're happy to play McFred in the middle of the park for the rest of the season. I mean... oh, look forward to seeing McFred every single week between now and the end of the season, guys. Just look forward to that. Jesse Lingard starting on the right sometimes, you know. Just look forward to these things, guys. Enjoy. Savour it and take it in because it's always going to be the case until we've got these shite owners out of this great football club. Things won't get better until the Glazers leave. Yep. Slowest gold centre-back in FIFA doing their Panenka pens. Yes, sub to Flying Pig United, I know. Dante doing bits. But we can all see it. The United team is shit, says Mark Coughlin. Definitely the truth. We do have some great players in there, but as an overall unit, as a team, it's not quite up to it because I think there's a few problem areas, mainly the midfield, actually. If you just imagine if you had, you know, let's face it, if you had, I don't know, Beckham, Giggs, Scholes and Keane right now in the peak, like we wouldn't have an issue as a team. We'd have a great midfield and then we'd have a good enough defence and a very good attack as well and we'd be fine. But because we've got an amateur midfield, it lets us down. And it doesn't matter how good the forward players are, Cavani, Ronaldo, etc. Rashford is a good player on his day, etc. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how good the defenders are. Rafael Varane, World Cup winner, 4 Champions Leagues. Doesn't really matter because we've got shit midfield. Sullivan says, this is it, lads. Sad face. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. Check this out. So Man United fans demand refunds for unwanted Mason Greenwood replica shirts as club suspends online sale of his merchandise following arrest over allegations of rape and assault. This has come out this evening, guys. A little bit more information here. Man United fans have been demanding refunds for unwanted Mason Greenwood replica shirts as the club suspends online sale of his merch. It's only right. I totally agree. Yeah, they've got to give the refunds back, don't they? But then again, you know, it's not. Well, no, they don't at the moment. They absolutely don't at the moment. They have to wait and let due process take place. That's what they've got to do. But they've suspended sale of his shirts just in case. That's what's happened. Shocking stuff. By the way, TeamViewer, who began a £235 million shirt sponsorship with United this season. No, I'm not wearing this one, actually. TeamViewer condemns any... This is a statement. They've released a statement. TeamViewer have released a statement, guys. This is their statement. TeamViewer condemns any form of violent behaviour. We are in close contact with our partner, Manchester United. Appreciate their immediate actions and support them in the measures taken. Big God Bob says shirts were 90% off. Oh, no. Can you imagine if they had a sale on Greenwood shirts, mate? Okay, that's the Glazers for you. You know, anyway, no, they haven't, no. Big God Bob. Right. Hey, oh shit, Big God Bob, by the way, I'm so sorry. I forgot right at the start of the show. Big God Bob re-upped his membership to the Bacon and Egg Brigade. So get your favourite Bacon Brigade emoji in there for Big God Bob, lad. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, Bob. Appreciate you, my man. Get in. I said you buy one, you get one free. I said you buy one, you get one free. I know Fozzie Aussie says TeamViewer supports scammers. Well, I wouldn't say they support scammers, but if we're saying that scammers don't use their program, then we're lying. So, yeah, I know. TeamViewer, fucking dodgy shite, mate. Dodgy shite. I know. Cheers, TeamViewer, says Greg L. Yeah, thanks for that, TeamViewer. Yeah, thanks for that. You know, just trying to get some more fucking. They're just trying to get some more PR here, aren't they? You know what I mean? That's all they're trying to do. Right, guys, we've got 20 minutes to go in this absolute horror transfer window. Crikey, guys, it's even more quiet than I thought it would be. I thought there'd be something. You know, I thought there'd be some rustlings, some murmurs, some rumours, maybe a cheeky little Ruben Neves bit at the end. Maybe a cheeky little, I don't know, Boubacar Kamara offer comes in late. But we got 20 minutes to go. There's no word of anybody travelling to Manchester. There's no word of any medicals being conducted. There's no word of any interest, no offers from Man United for any players whatsoever at this moment in time. It's a true 0 out of 10 window, an absolute shitter. It's Coco says FIFA or Riot. You're going to have to get your Riot gear on, lad. Okay. I shouldn't laugh, but it's just because they're all coming out. So we've got another update here as well from Cadbury's. Right, okay. Cadbury's official United partner. Cadbury does not condone violence in any form. Our partnership is with the club itself and not the individual players. Do you know what's really pissing me off about this, guys? Why does everybody feel the need to come out and say this? Why did Cadbury's TeamViewer, everybody feel the need to come out and say this? That should just be expected. You know what I mean? That should just be expected that we don't batter our wives. You know what I'm saying? Or any form of abuse. That should just be, you know, the done thing. You know what I'm saying, guys? I don't really understand why everybody's like, yes, we don't condone violence. We make chocolate, by the way, but we don't condone violence. Meanwhile, just to let you guys know, put your minds at rest. In the Cadbury factory, nobody's punching each other. We're not slapping people up there. Yeah, quick, make that fucking Cadbury Whisper Gold Bar quicker, or you're gonna get a right hook, lad. No, we don't condone that sort of behaviour. You know, it's so stupid. Anyway, but fair enough. I mean, I guess, you know, they're standing with people against the idea of violence and domestic abuse and stuff, which, by the way, when I'm laughing there, it's not laughing at these situations, it's laughing just the fact that all these different companies are coming out now with different updates on the situation. Right. Deary me. Oh, dear. Okay, thank you, Rushmano, for that update there. That's a cracker. Sky Sports are reporting that Liverpool's deal for Fabio Carvalho will fall through unless the agreement to loan the player back to Fulham for the rest of the season goes through in time. It has surely gone too far to fall through now. Could still fall down, but I think that one's going to go. I think that one's done, isn't it? I think it's done. We're waiting for the Aubamayang news. That's one that I guess could still fall down. You know, I think there's still some twists and turns left in this transfer window, guys. We've got 18 minutes to go. I still think there's some twists and turns left. I just don't think they're for Manchester United. That's all. Any helicopters landed on the Old Trafford pitch, says Madhouse? Don't think so, boss. I don't think so. We'll let you know if there is. Thank you, Logan. Says, I think I trust Flying Pig United to run the club over the Glazers. Yeah, definitely. If I had the resources, mate, I couldn't do a worse job, I tell you. Couldn't do a worse job. Hey, Ellie, what's going on? How you doing there? Oh, no. She says, at this point, I think United need to be sponsored by Stella. Oh, no. No, don't say stuff like that. Fabio Carvalho, deal imminent, soon to be a Red, says Babish the Boo. That's a good one, though. Yeah, he is soon to be a Liverpool player, mate. I'm sorry to say. They have signed another player, and they signed Diaz, and they've signed, well, they haven't signed anybody else. They just signed those two, but it's more than what we've signed. We haven't signed anyone. Oh, dear. Chelsea have clinched a deadline deal. No worries, Eddie. Yeah, no, we've got enough of that without our mods getting in on it. Chelsea have clinched a deadline day deal for Charlton starlet Mason Burstow. Okay, new report, guys, coming out. Chelsea clinched deadline day deal for Charlton strike starlet Mason Burstow. 18-year-old forward is omitted from Charlton squad for their League One clash. We thought I was going to say somebody else then, didn't you? No. Mason Burstow. Portsmouth on Monday night with their Addicts won 2-1 to discuss a move to Stamford Bridge. So apparently they're trying to sign this youngster, Mason Burstow, as well. We'll have to wait and see what goes on there. Oh, no. No, that's no good for us, Philip Chapman. Yeah, they do deserve a good egging. True. We wouldn't even sign a championship player, says Greg L. No, maybe we should sign Dan James back on loan. What do you reckon? Hey, guys, we're 9 likes away from 150 thumbs ups. Please do give it a cheeky little like if you haven't done so. You know what? I'm going to have a cheeky cigaretto time in the middle of this one. Fuck it. Because it's a long stream, guys. I'm going to stay on here for probably another 45 minutes until literally everything has come through, and we've got all the dust settled and everything. So I'm going to have a small nicotine hit right here. You make jokes about uncomfortable things, says Ellie. Tamooch Baby says Mason. Oh no. Anyway, gonna be rocking my Cantona 94 jersey until we start getting things right, says Shekel Goblin. Thank you, Wiggy. I appreciate you, my man. Please stop buying kicks. Well, you're right, Shikal. I mean, you are right. I mean, I bought a kit. To be fair, mine were bought from me for Mrs. P, and also the apart from one of them, which I got off eBay, the Atkins 21 one, which has Atkins 21 on the back, and I got it cheap because it said Atkins 21 on the back, and it's some guy called fucking, who knows what his first name is, but some bloke called Atkins, bloody shirt that he's already paid for. So technically, my money didn't go to the Glazers on that one. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, you haven't bought a kit since 2015? Yeah, fair play. Before that, I haven't bought a kit for... I don't know. Maybe 2009 was the last kit that I bought, I think. Stefan says, decent players in the Championship, etc. And League One and United can't be asked. What happened to the scouting system at Old Trafford? Well, they just can't be asked to spend money right now, even if it was for a youngster or a mature player. I mean, Dennis Zachariah's a mature player who's ready-made, and he's only 5 mil, and they still don't want to put a bid in. Shakeout Goblin says, pig walking around with Atkins on, I'm dead. You know what's funny though? I'm gonna fix it, guys. I'm gonna fix it soon. Hi Sam1133, how you doing there, boss? Newcastle United still spending. A little bit more info's come out here, guys, about Newcastle United. They are still spending the cash. Newcastle complete another deal. £13 million for Dan Burn following a marathon day for the giant defender. They signed him, guys. Dan Burn is done. Dan Burn is done to Newcastle United as well. Greg L says, we signed Watkins and you add the W. That's a good one. That is a good one. No, I've got something even cleverer than that, man. I'll show you in a sec. Hey, Ellie, have a great sleep. Thank you so much for getting in this stream. And yes, have a great night. Do smash the old thumbs up before you go and rest up. Everyone say goodbye to Ellie. She's an absolute legend. Take it easy and sleep well. Oh, I haven't seen that actually, Philip. Oh, yeah, no, sorry, I have seen that. Yeah. United way, yeah. They are certainly winning the championship next season, says Robin. I think the Ronaldo signing drained our January window, says Jarvis. I don't see how, because what it did is add a lot of value to the club. They made a lot back of that money that they spent on shirt sales. Yes, he is on big wages, but the stock prices went up. They made money in other avenues as well, and just commercially, it was a big success for the club to sign him. So I'm not so sure about that, but he definitely is a drain on resources because he's a lot of money, but he's worth it. He's actually a good player. Hey, thank you, Daniel McMillan. Right, I'll show you guys what I'm dealing with here. So, check this out. I got this from eBay, yeah? And it was £30, right? I don't know what it is. Like, it is a real one. It is a real one, yeah? But, I don't, as in what I don't know what it is. I mean, it could be a dead man's fucking shirt for all I know. You know what I'm saying? But, but anyway, there it is there. Atkins 21, guys. Atkins 21, mate, yeah? But you know what? Guess what? Check this out. Here's the idea, right? This is my idea. 21. Who wears the number 21 shirt? Who wears the number 21 shirt? Who? Big Eddie. Big Edinson Cavani, right? I'm going to buy a C. I'm going to put the C there. I'm going to remove the T. I'm going to remove the K. And I'm going to remove the I and the S. I'm going to leave the N. I'm going to put a C there. I'm going to put a V there. I'm going to put an A there. And I'm going to put an I there. Fucking genius, mate. You know what I'm saying? Come on. You know it makes sense. Anyway. Canvani, says Vincent Bullock. Canvani. No, it's going to be Cavani. Shigal Goblin says, genius. Exactly, mate. I'm going to peel them off, buy a couple of those letters. Next thing you know, I've got a Cavani 21 shirt, mate. You know what I mean? The special one says, genius. Thank you, dude. Great Britain 2022. What's the point in that? What hassle? It's 30 bones, mate. And I don't have to give my money to the club directly. Get your genuine fakes here, says McGee. Just get a black pen pig. Catkin says Thugger. Funny says Wiggy. Piggy D Genius. Thank you, Amit Kumar. No, it works though. Big God Bomb Man. What's that comment say? He says saw conflicting quotes saying Mason will get away likely with a huge. Don't know about that, Big God Bob, mate. I'm not touching that at the moment. Rushman says only cost you £93 to make those changes. Logan Wolfen says, sure, it's not from when Big Ron was manager. It's not from when Ron Atkins was manager, no. How much do I settle my knee injury? I don't really understand, Kingface. What do you mean? How much would it cost to get your knee fixed, you mean? No idea, bro. What the hell? Bones, hey, Mr. NLWT, what's going on with you, broski? I hope you're well. Thank you very much for joining us. Pig the Spitz, Stefan. Who's the best player in the league right now, in your opinion, says Cade Colshaw. Mr. Colshaw. If I'm being totally honest with you, the best player in the league right now, it's probably Mo Salah. At this moment in time, like this season, last few months, it's probably Mo Salah overall. Yeah, it probably is, to be fair. You know, what do you guys think? Who's the best player in the Premier League at the moment? He didn't say, in general. He just said at the moment. Sir Paul Scott says, not Greenwood. Oh, dear. Charity stream, I think it's going to be 11 p.m, Wiggy. 11 p.m. tomorrow. Tomorrow, that is, bro. Salah, got to be Salah, says Grego and Wiggy. Breaking news, we Wombats have signed Dingo Davy for 150 tinnies and a prawn sanga. Dan Watson, the Aussie legend, gets in. Philip Chapman, you want to put... Yeah, I'm having a laugh for you guys at least. You know, you got to have a laugh to stop yourself from crying about how shit this window is, guys. Coutinho says, Adam Howard, Salah has been incredible, Stefan. You got to say. Salah says, Social 99. Salah says, Mr. NOWT. Has to be Salah, says Amit Kumar. Wiggy says, cheers, boss. Kevin De Bruyne is a good shout as well. So after Flying Pig United, you Man City scummer. Mo says, Max Orentz. Come on, it's De Gea. Oh, you know what? Thugger, mate. Wow. Great shout with De Gea. I'd say he's definitely the best goalkeeper. When he said best player, I just instantly, my head just thought of outfield players. But actually, you know, in terms of form and in terms of who's doing their job the most and the best in the Premier League, David De Gea is right up there for the best player in the league at the moment. He actually is. Good shout. Dan Burns has joined Newcastle United. Vincent Bullock indeed. Confirmed, lad. De Gea, best keeper. Attacking Salah, defensive Ruben Diaz. Hate to say it, says Mikhail. Get a refund on it, Chico, if you can. No, McGinn says Mark Coughlin. No, Big God Bob. He's suspended by the club, or... Sorry, he won't be taking part in any activities for the time being, will he? Why would you burn your Greenwood shirt? You could take the name off the back and replace it with a different name. That's a good point. Yeah, you'd have to take the number off the back as well, though, now. Because the number, I'll tell you what you could do. Just this is my Atkins 21 mentality, guys. This is my Atkins 21 mentality. If you've got a Greenwood shirt, what you want to do is you want to take one of the ones off and just move one of the ones into the middle, and then you want to put De Gea on the top. That's basically what you want to do. You can use the D from the Greenwood for the D at the start of De Gea and one of the E's, and you have to buy the rest. Then you have an outfield shirt with a goalkeeper's number on. Nobody else is going to have that, are they? Always thinking. Always thinking. Unique. Be unique. Anyway. No, fair enough. Atkins 21 legend. You know it, 10 ton. Printing companies also remove numbers. Right, there you go. True. De Gea is the best shot stopper. Alisson has to be the best goalkeeper of Edinson, a second close. I mean, overall, this season's been fantastic for David. He is a fantastic shot stopper. Yes, I agree. The ultimate bootleg football shirt, says Stefan. Or maybe just sell it to a Newcastle United fan or whatever, and then they could just take the green off of it and then just have like a new wood shirt and just stick a Newcastle badge on the front. Maybe that would work. Del Boy says, Big God Pop. Del Boy Pig. Terrific. Absolutely. This time next year, Rodders, we'll be millionaires. We have had some suspect number 11s, Shikal. Disco, is that 11 a.m. or 11 p.m. tomorrow, mate? I'm flying to the Canaries tomorrow. Oh, nice. 11 p.m. 11 p.m. UK time. Bruno has disappeared compared to last season. Says, have a nice time in the Canaries, by the way. Which one are you going to? Fortaventura? Tenerife? Lanzarote? Kingston Greenwood. Oh, no. Anyway, okay, fair enough, guys, fair enough. Oh, crikey, Kingface. Thank you for the $4.99 super chat. That's terrible. He says, had an accident at work that required surgery. It's a torn knee meniscus. They're offering a settlement. How much money do I demand? Kingface, I would probably consult a lawyer. That's what I would do, or consult somebody that knows about these things. I probably wouldn't ask for sort of legal advice about workplace compensations in a live chat on YouTube about Manchester United, mate. That's what I'd probably do. Yeah. Kingface, I reckon check out a solicitor, mate, or a lawyer, or somebody who's got some basis on law and understandings of workplace law and that sort of thing. That's my best advice, really, sir. You know what I'm saying? Who do you ask to come and fix your fucking fuse box? The milkman? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, super chat. Have a good time, says Philip Chapman. Yes, indeed. Kingface, thanks for the super chat, man. Can we get some soos in the chat for Kingface? Aroni says, Kingface, crack me up. That's a freaking random comment of the day, isn't it? Random comment of the day goes to Kingface. Kingface on the strong painkillers. All right, let's get this water on the go. Oh, no, Wiggly, done your knee in as well. Okay. Hey, Mark Ashton, what's going on? 50 out of 69 today. Feel dizzy but refuse to take a coronavirus test because I'd sooner not know and just get better. Hey, fair play, Mark. Oh, dear. Right, anyway, so, guys, I'm just going to have a quick look at some of the done deals here quickly. Let's have a quick look. Also, I'm going to get into Rush Mano's updates here. So, Dan Burn joins Newcastle United from Brighton on a 2.5-year contract. Total fee, 15 million euros. They may well have had, actually, the best transfer window out of everybody so far, just based on who they are as well and how they've been ambitious to sign a lot of players. Who do you think's had the best transfer window, guys? Let me know again. Who do you think? I'll just ask you that quickly before I move on. Yeah, transfer window closes in a couple of minutes. Kingface Super Chat the decade, says Eddie Trooper. Yeah, I know, Raviopi game. We've already laughed at them, mate. They got knocked out the French Cup. I know, it's fucking brilliant by a bunch of farmers. Scousers, yeah, they have had a good window, Madhouse. Liverpool says Babish Taboo. Newcastle says Fozzie Ozzy. Done deal, Pigo to Mad Lad FC, says Dan. Newcastle says Naz. Del Boy selling Greenwood shirts, says Stefan. Oh my goodness. Okay, so right then, so Dembele is staying at Barcelona on deadline day as Chelsea prepare pre-contract talks for the summer, apparently. We got a new update on spokesperson for Greater Manchester Police in regards to the Mason Greenwood situation. This is a quote from spokesperson for Greater Manchester Police. Inquiries are ongoing and the victim is being offered specialist support. So there's another small update there just on the current situation that's come out this evening. Okay, so still a race to sign Fabio Carvalho for Liverpool. Just waiting in the next couple of minutes to see if that's been announced for them. Still not done yet, apparently. Looks like it's going to be an early night for Manchester. Looks like there's no point for Manchester United fans staying up tonight to see if anybody's coming. Aubamayang's finally penning down his Barcelona contract at the moment. That's what's apparently happening. Finally putting pen to paper just literally 2 minutes ago. Aubamayang's finally penning down his loan to Barcelona. Loan? It's not a loan move. No. I don't think, sorry, I think this source, I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. We've got a source that says it's a loan. Okay, we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. Maybe it is a loan. Maybe that's where the zero money thing came into effect that we were talking about earlier. But maybe it's not. We'll have to wait and see what happens. I'm sure the details will come out in a few minutes. But in regards to Aubamayang, though, here's another source. In regards to Aubamayang, it's possible that there's a contract termination, first at Arsenal, and then a Barcelona be completed on a free. Surely they're not going to pay they're not going to, oh, you mean just if he waives any money for a contract termination? Surely that would have had to have happened a long time ago, no? I don't know. Surely that would have had to have happened like a while ago, or at least before 10:59 p.m. Guys, it's 11 p.m. The transfer window is closed. And there you go. Manchester United haven't signed anybody. The January transfer window has now shut, guys. There you go. It is over. 2022, shut, closed, and it is the worst, gaseous, most unadulteratedly filth, awful, wankest piece of shit transfer window you can ever hope to see from a Manchester United point of view, guys. What a fucking joke. What an absolute shambles, guys. Absolute melts. Well done, Man United, says Logan. What a joke. Shocking. Good job, Glazers, says Logan. No, it finishes at 11, mate. 11 p.m. Finishes at 11 p.m, bro. Let's just go and check out all the done deals. I'm going to give the refresh on the website here. All the done deals today. Christian Eriksen, Wout Weghorst, Bert to Burnley, Julian Alvarez to City, Rodrigo Bentancur to Spurs, Dejan Kulusevski to Spurs, Matt Targett loan to Villa, Dennis Undav to Brighton, Donny Vanderbik to Everton on loan, Austin Trusty, Colorado Rapids to Arsenal, undisclosed fee, but he's going to join them in July, staying on loan at Colorado for now. Benicio Baker Buati, Porto to Brighton on loan, Brighton even getting a couple of players in late last minute. Jean-Philippe Mateta, Mainz to Crystal Palace. They managed to get somebody in the last minute as well, undisclosed. Imani Richards, Arsenal to Leicester, undisclosed. And Dan Burn, Brighton to Newcastle, £13 million. What an absolute shit show of a transfer window, guys. What a shitter. What an absolute shitter. Villa did well, says Robin. Man. Anyway, last deal, Pig to City. Shut it, you slag. Anyway, right. Okay, I'm very annoyed, guys. There you go. It's shut. The transfer window's shut. What an absolute joke, man. I mean, our owners are a shambles, guys. The recruitment team's a shambles. I don't know anybody in their right mind could look at United's midfield, look at United's team and go, yeah, let's stick with that for the rest of the season, based on what we've done so far in the league. I don't know anybody who could go, yeah, we're happy with that. We're happy with that lot. Let's just stick with that. Who have we got in charge of this football club, honestly? It's a circus, guys, and we've got a bloody complete twat as a ringleader. Nashy boy Nashes, what's going on? How on earth did we not sign a CDM or two, says Little Big Man. Stefan says, can't see Ronnie wanting to stay. Mate, what a terrible window, guys. Legit the worst window ever. The worst Man United January transfer window ever. No, wait, never mind January transfer window. The worst transfer window ever. Trying to think of a worse transfer window. That window we lost Carlos Tevez was pretty shit. But, I mean, in comparison, this is fucking completely gash. Who did we bring in that season, though, when we lost Tevez? You know, probably actually brought somebody in now I think about it. But, God, I tell you what, this is a terrible transfer window, guys. The worst on living memory for me. The worst. Ginger Goblin windows. Oh, good shout, Thugger. Yeah, the first Ginger Goblin window was terrible, wasn't it? We just got Marouane Fellaini last ditch for like £6 million more than we could have got him at the start of the window. He did have a minimum free release clause, and then they signed him up to a new contract, and then we bought him last ditch at the end of the window when we couldn't get anybody else. So yes, that was a terrible window, but in comparison, that window would have been fucking amazing right now. You know what I mean? Like, not Fellaini, but if Man United had signed a big central midfielder, that actually would have been a great window. And the January window under David Moyes, we signed Juan Mata, who turned out to be a good player for us, and obviously was great signing, was Chelsea's Player of the Year 2 seasons in a row before that. That was a good sign. That was a good signing. Even in comparison to the Moyes windows, this one's 100% worse. Gungshi, what's going on, my lad? Says, we are officially gash. Well said, Gungshi. Spoken like a true bacon brigadier. Ginger Goblin windows. We'll never win the title with Maguire at the back. Agree, Primar, agree. But even bigger fish to fry than that, in my opinion, is McTominay and Fred. Like, I actually believe if you had a really good team in general, somebody to protect the back four, then it would help out us more than just, getting a better centre-back right now. Because Harry Maguire is good at certain things, he is slow and all the rest of it. And I agree with you, there's better options out there. But the midfield is so bad that if you just took care of that, it would probably improve the team in the biggest overall sense. So yeah, apparently Everton fell 20% short of Spurs' asking price for Ali. Oh, is that off now? Let's have a look. Here we go, guys. So let's see what ones have been finished and what ones have actually not happened. So, Aubamayang is now a Barcelona player, free transfer. Aubamayang is now a Barcelona player, free transfer, guys. Free transfer. Aubamayang to Arsenal, done. From Arsenal, done. He is a Barcelona player, free transfer. Arsenal have been absolutely bent over on that one, guys. He's got 18 months left on his contract. Okay, yeah. Update from Jonathan Schrager says, as Manchester United has consistently stated, recruitment is planned for the summer and not January, so there would be no last-minute signings, I'm told. What an absolute joke, though. What an absolute joke. Yeah, okay, I understand having to spend the majority of what we're spending in the summer window, and understand they probably didn't really want to spend any more after investing what they did in the summer and the players that they got and paying the wages that they are to those players. But they did get rid of players, and they've also loaned out 4 players in this window, which would generate and save them close to £1 million, over £1 million a month. It would save them. Think about it. So Martial's on 180 a week. I think Twanzebe, I don't really know, 40 to 60k a week. I don't actually know. maybe a bit more, maybe. Then you've also got, Diallo saving them money. And like well over a couple of million a month probably being saved from the players that have been loaned out. So it's no good reason not to go and reinvest that elsewhere. Good news, Woodward's leaving. Yes, get in there, Shazad Ahmed. Let's get some hashtag Woodward's out finally. In about 53 minutes' time, 53 minutes' time, Eddie Woody Woodward will have packed his bags and got the fuck out of United. That's the plan. Apparently, Aubamayang's now a Barcelona player. Yes, he is, Wiggy. Yes, he is. That has been confirmed, my son. Let's just get the done deals list up here to double check. Don't know actually. Yeah, can't see it on the website. I'm waiting for it to be uploaded on. But we'll see in a minute. There are updates from a minute ago to say that he has signed on a free for them. Yeah. You don't know what to say, says Victor Davies. So all the wood is dead now. Yeah, Thugger. 155 likes. Get in there, Rushmono. Thank you, everyone. Do drop the like on the video if you haven't done. Let's see if we can get to 169 likes on this one. Also, hit that subscribe button if you happen to be new, guys. We're on here with all the latest United news. We're playing better without Aubamayang, says Nashy Boy. The worst part of this is that the board/management have written off this season and don't have the balls to tell us. Spot on, Johnny. Spot on, mate. They could easily have, made some sort of a statement, I suppose, if they weren't prepared to spend. Or they could have just spent a little bit. I still don't see why they couldn't have got Zachariah or Alvarez in, though. Especially when we need both of those players in both of those positions, and it's really not a lot of money involved. Just paving the way clear for City to sign players, etc. Barca Gash, Aubamayang Gash, so good fit, says Big Up Bob. Sure, Pathway paid a bit for him. We're fucking pathetic, says Shakal. Solskjaer99 says, wow, we still aren't the banter club yet. We're trying our damn hardest, though. Definitely on our way. Hang on, more updates coming through. Thank you, Rushmano. So, here he is. Yeah, we've got the latest on it then. So, Fabrizio Romano has just tweeted. He is now officially, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is officially a Barcelona player, guys. Yeah, joins Barcelona. Done deal. Here we go. All the rest of it. There you go. As you can see, I'll just move that over there. He has now, it says Barcelona, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang joins Barcelona. Done deal. And here we go. Contract agreed and now set to be signed by Aubamayang in Barcelona headquarters. Medical successfully completed. Arsenal will save his huge salary as they wanted. Deal. What a bunch of mugs. What a bunch of mugs. I mean, huge salary. Okay, huge salary. What is he on? 300 grand a week? 250 a week? 300 all told? Crikey, man. I mean, what? They'd rather let this guy go for zero. That is crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I've not heard a deal like that for a while, guys, to be honest. When somebody's got 18 months left on the contract and they'd rather terminate the deal and let him go for nothing. That is a weird one, isn't it? Arsenal gave him away. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, though, what is the alternative? This is the alternative is if Barcelona can't afford him and there's no other suitors for him for the rest of the season, then effectively he's just going to be playing in the under-23s. Because Mikel Arteta's not going to want him around the club. He'd literally travelled to Barcelona on his own steam to try and get the deal done here. And so, you know, he's not going to be able to go back to Arsenal if this deal didn't materialise and then play in the team. I don't think he'd be playing for the under-23s and they'd be paying him 300 grand a week to pay that sort of money, I think, to pay him that sort of money to play for the under-23s. So I suppose it does make sense just to cut their losses in some sense, but it's still weird. It still feels like they've got absolutely bent over here, Arsenal, doesn't it? We did the same with Sanchez. I mean, it's a fair point. I mean, it was on so much money, Sanchez, 500k a week. I suppose it's similar from little Arsenal's point of view. Thought you added the sponsorship for the Atkins diet. Nice. Aaron says, smash a like for the pig. Thank you, Aaron. Yeah, please do drop a like on the show. Good night, Haroli says, night, Piggo, mate. See you tomorrow. Great stream. Thank you, Haroli. You must be pretty happy with Spurs' transfer window. Before you go, Haroli, rate Spurs' window out of 10. And also rate United's window out of 10. And everybody rate United's window out of 10 as well in the live chat. Let me know, seeing as it's now shut. Give us your thoughts and opinions. But yeah, Spurs doing some business. Hang on, is Donny Ali not gone to Everton? Hold on a second. Donny Ali, is he not gone to Everton then? We'll have to wait and see what's going on with Donny Ali. Owen Thorne says -1. Fire Up says 0. Rush Minus says -10. Shazza says -10. Madhouse says 0. Chrissy J says 1 out of 10. What's the 1 from, Chrissy J? Is it just the fact that these few players have been loaned out? Some of the want-aways. I suppose that's worth maybe 1 out of 10. Daniel says 1 out of 10. Nicholas says 2. Red Devil says Spurs 7. Man United 0. Fozzie Ozzy says 0. Gungshi says Gash out of 10. 2, we got rid of players. Yeah, okay, but we got one of them rid of them to fucking Wormwood Scrubs, bruh. So it's not exactly the best win, though, is it? Was hoping United would get Sweden goalkeeper. Oh, fair play, Flabby. 0 says the Shield of Ballycastle. What's going on, the Shield of Ballycastle? How you doing? Mr. JG84. Joe Pringle says -10. 0 says Jay. Wiggy says 1 for the Vanderbik loan. -10 says Joe. This is depressing as fuck, isn't it? Haroli says 7 out of 10 for Spurs, mate. 2 out of 10 for United. Ali gone. Sky just announced. Oh, nice one. Thank you, mate. So Ali's gone. They've just announced it on Sky. There it is. Rushman has sent it through as well. Here. Oh, no, something else there. But yeah. Hey, that's great. That's great, though. Fair play. So Dele Ali, he actually has gone on loan to Everton, right? Barcelona to sign Aubamayang on a free transfer. What the fuck? So strange. So strange. Anyway, they're so desperate to get rid of him. Apparently he's on 350 grand a week, though. Still, though, that is ridiculous. Why did they give him that sort of money? It's crazy. God, that's ended in tears for Arsenal there, really. Breaking news. Barcelona are disappointed with Dembele and his attitude. There will be a meeting on Tuesday to analyse his future. Terminating his contract is not ruled out. Interesting. So they're not happy that he wasn't, I guess, keen on going to one of the other teams, or I don't know, there wasn't a deal able to be reached there, was there? Okay, breaking news. Lyon attempted to sign Alexander Lacazette from Arsenal this month and will make him a priority in the summer. David, okay, we've got another update here. Liverpool's move for Fulham midfielder Fabio Carvalho is off. The transfer hinged on the player being loaned back for the remainder of the season, but there are no deal sheets in the EFL. What's this? Let me have a look at this. There are no deal sheets in the EFL, and an agreement wasn't finalised by the 11 p.m. deadline. Nice. Get in there. That's fucking awesome. Get in there, my son. Every silver lining and everything. Little silver lining. Liverpool have bottled it with that signing of Fulham midfielder Fabio Carvalho. It's only a youngster for the future more than anything, really, but still nice to see them bottle it before the end of the window there on one deal. Fabrizio Romano update here as well. Problems for Fabio Carvalho deal. Medical was completed before deadline, but paperwork and contracts not. So deal is in real danger between Liverpool and Fulham. Okay, maybe in that case, maybe it's not all over then. I mean, the way Fab's worded it there's still a small chance that things could be worked out. But the deadline was 15 minutes ago and stuff, so we'll have to wait and see what goes on with that. But hopefully Fabio Carvalho deal, is going to fall down. I very much hope that that's the case because it would be good. Okay, check this out. Thank you very much, Rushmana, for sending this over. This is a fantastic little list. So, he sent me a list of all the deals, 31 across the board. The window is now closed in most leagues in Europe. There have been 1,072 transfers on January 31st across the board, with $198 million being spent in transfer fees. It's actually less busy than usual. These are the signings, guys, in ascending order, or actually descending order from the top. So Tanguy and Dembele's move to Olympique Lyon was the biggest move of the window. $41 million. This is in dollars, by the way. Dejan Kulusevski, $33 million. Juventus to Tottenham. Brian Gill, Tottenham to Valencia, loan for $30 million. Dennis Zakaria. Oh, sorry, I've got this totally wrong. Sorry, I'm looking at the wages for the contract or something over the course of loan. Let's go back. I'm looking at the wrong column. So, Tanguy and Dembele loan fee. I was going to say they didn't fucking pay $41 million for that twat. 1.56 million loan for Tanguy and Dembele. 11 million loan fee for Dejan Kulusevski. Anyway, I'm not going to go through the whole list. There's fucking 40 players on this list. But But basically, all I'm trying to emphasise is that a lot of other clubs have done business. A lot of other clubs have spent the money and done a lot of moves. They've made a lot of moves. Manchester United, not one of those clubs. All we've done is get rid of players. FIFA tomorrow, absolutely, yeah, FIFA tomorrow. All we've done is get rid of players at the moment. So, piss poor window from our perspective. Everyone else has had a decent window, really, apart from Arsenal. Arsenal have had a shit window as well. They lost their captain a little while ago, their star player, their biggest paid player, highest paid player for nothing. They've lost their highest paid player for nothing in this window, and they didn't sign anybody either, apart from an American guy who's gone on loan at the club that they bought him from until the summer. So they haven't exactly had a great window. But other than that, nobody's had a worse window than Manchester United. Man United, truly the worst transfer window in the Premier League, in my opinion. Name a club who's had a worse window. Even fucking Burnley managed to sign Weghorst. Okay, so the deal is off, guys. Just to give you another update, the deal is off. Paperwork not done in time. No deal sheets in the EFL. LFC move for Carvalho off. Carvalho off. Suck it, Liverpool. Looks like they're not going to get that extra player. United and Arsenal, yeah. Yuri says Arsenal. Robin says Arsenal. I guess, but just the Mason Greenwood factor. I know that's not a transfer in or a transfer out or anything like that, but the whole Mason Greenwood situation, I think, means that Man United's window is the worst. Because we've basically, essentially we've had to swap Greenwood now for Lingard. Lingard would have gone more than likely. Instead of signing another player, we've just stuck with Lingy. So we've swapped Greenwood for Lingard, and we've got rid of Martial and Diallo and Twanzebe. It's just been a shit window. We've weakened ourselves, if anything. Yeah, Rangers had a good window as well, David MacArthur, very much so. Yeah, Aaron Ramsey and Amad Diallo, two very good signings for you. I think Aaron Ramsey's a great signing for Rangers. Not being funny, but I don't know what he's been doing over in Serie A, but when Aaron Ramsey was at Arsenal, he was fucking really good for them. I always rated him, to be honest. So, yeah, I think that is a good signing for Rangers. You're in a bad state when you have to buy in January. Well, we definitely are in a bad state, though. So we had to buy in January, but we didn't. We're in an even worse state because we had to, but we didn't. Arsenal giving away players for free. I know, Sam. Absolute shambles, mate. Hey, we got 200 legends in here right now. Thank you for joining us for the late night, done deal show. Yeah, I mean, it's worst window ever. I'm going to put in the title of this video, because it is absolutely fucking awful. Exclusive, mate. Any transfer news for Arsenal? Yes, mate. Aubamayang to Barcelona on a free. yeah, that's it, mate. Aubamayang to Barcelona on a free transfer, yeah. That's the news for you. You also signed a young American lad, Austin Tripod or something. I can't remember his name now. But you also signed an American guy who's going to remain on loan at Colorado Rapids for the time being. Thomas Hodgkinson says only the United board could achieve weakening the team. Best window for the Glazers has money in the bank, says Haroli. Yeah. Marie says this club better blow me away with transfers in the summer. I mean it. Totally agree with you, Marie. Yeah. Very, very disappointing. Hopefully we get somebody in. A few good signings in. I mean, if we signed Haaland in the summer, I think we'd probably forgive the shit January transfer window, because at least that would set us up well for the next fucking decade. But I don't see us doing that, guys. You're not disappointed, Eamon Barrett, because you didn't expect anything. Fair enough. That's probably the right thing to think of with this board. Only the United board could achieve weakening the team, says Thomas Hodgkinson. Spot on, and Arsenal. Bentaker to Spurs, great business. He's class. Yeah, he is a good player, Airborne Assassin, and also good signing, good money. Spurs have had a good window. I think they have. They've got rid of some players and they've got some good ones in. Luke Wilson, how you doing there, Luke Wilson? Good to see you, boss. Exclusive Ober's gone to Barca. Edgar says at least we can make moves in the summer, maybe. Thank you, Rushmano says subscribe to the channel. 169 likes. Get in there, Gungshi. Thank you, man. It really is the worst window you can remember. Yeah, me too. Me too. Trust the process. Who the fuck are those guys as exclusive? Man, how do you feel about that exclusive? So we've got a couple of Arsenal fans in the chat. Honestly, if you want to give us your opinions, let us know. Because, I don't really know what to say about that one. I can't really think of too many occasions where that happens, where you would terminate. I suppose it does happen when you've got a player on so much money and they're one away. Look at Alexis Sanchez. He was on a huge amount of money at Manchester United. But Aubamayang, man, 350k a week, you've let him go for nothing when you've got 18 months left on his contract. It's a bit strange. Who do I think is going to make the top four now, Haroli? Not Manchester United, mate. I've decided probably fifth now. That's it. This window's sickened me to the core and made me think, wow, we are a weaker team now. So how could we think that we could actually get fourth? We could still get fourth, of course. We could still get fourth, but I don't know. We're just actually worse than we were at the start of the window. We're worse than we were at the start of the window. Guys, what position do you think United finished this season? Exclusive says, I was hoping for Isaac. Aubamayang is saving us like 26 million in a year in wages, and those unknown name signings couldn't care less. It's true. I mean, he doesn't want to play. He's just a drain on resources right now. They've cut their losses, really. That's what they've done. I can respect that in a lot of ways. But you should have signed Isaac, or you should have signed up somebody else. Definitely, yeah. I don't think we're getting in the top four, though, personally. 6 says fire up. CJ says 8th. Alison Warwick says 6th. Arsenal top 4 most likely, says Logan. You what? Mark Wallace says pigs fly. Fortinbras says 4th. I don't know. Spurs are a dodgy one now. Spurs are one to watch. If their signings, have the impact that Antonio Conte wants, and he sort of, galvanizes the team here, mate, they could be pushing for 4th place as well. So they've had a decent window. These January transfer windows are important. You've got to hope that, your players perform when they come in. But crikey, if you don't speculate, you can't accumulate, man. 4th says Fortinbras. Fozzie Ozzy says 8th. Madhouse says 5th. 7th place says must play. What's the goal of the season so far, says Cade Colshaw? God, I don't know. You put me on the spot there. I'm struggling to think of any. 8th says Logan. Big God Bob says 6th. Hoffenfer says 6th. Crikey, lots of you legends getting in here with your thoughts. Most people are saying 5th or 6th. Yeah, Gungshi says 4th to 6th. You guess there's still 30 minutes left yet, so there's... no, the window's shut. The window has shut, hasn't it? Hasn't it? Or are you talking about a different league or something? Hasn't it? Or is there an hour to finalise things? Is that what you mean? I don't know. I'm pretty sure the transfer window shut at 11 p.m, bro. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, yeah, it did shut at 11. Spurs will bottle it, says Shazad Ahmed. It's the history of the Tottenham, says Shazad Ahmed. Fulham fan says it's Aussie. Oh, okay, yeah. Fair play. Well, you managed to keep on of a player rather than letting me go to those scum as Liverpool. Spurs are just, Spurs won't see 4th in a while, says Yuri. Like your style. Fred for United goal of the season. Oh, fair play. Didn't it shut at 12, says Exclusive? I'm pretty sure it's 11 p.m, yeah. I mean, it would make sense if it was 12, wouldn't it? Why the fuck would it shut at 11, mate? It makes no sense. But it's not. It's always 11. Hence the expression, bid at the 11th hour, I believe. Anyway, smash a like for the pig. Thank you, Aaron. Protest this week, pig. Big God Bob, I would like to see it, to be fair, man. I'm going to be honest, I would like to see it. This is a proper wank window. Herodi says, plus Son and Romero back from injury and games in hand. Spurs looking strong. Yeah, you're in a decent position now. With a decent coach, looking decent. Yeah, come on, Rushmono. Bring on Middlesbrough on Friday. Good shout. The Leeds goal when they played Man United at the start of the season. Okay. Now, that was a stonker, actually. Yeah. Your friend pack team of the year, Ronaldo. Get in, Cade. You're being a Fulham fan. You're delighted that Liverpool bottled signing Carvalho. Yes, he seems like a good young prospect. So that's good that you managed to keep hold of him there. Too many L's in this, I's in this team. No team play. Liverpool, no, they're not. Martin Carroll. We've still got the most league titles in this league, son. You've got 1 Premier League title, mate. How could you be our daddies when you got 1 Premier League title, the same as fucking Blackburn? And Leicester City. Anyway, Ziyech's goal was pretty good. Don't come up with that Champions League shit. Anyway, he already has done. Bound Central says Scotland, 12 o'clock. Oh, Scotland's 12 o'clock, okay. Yeah, they need a cheeky little extra hour to have a cheeky little deep-fried battered Mars brown. What you doing with the cheeky little deep-fried battered can of iron brew, my son? Hi, Pig, you good? I'm good, thank you. Watford FC, Tom. What's good with you, man? 18 likes to 200. Thank you, Social99. He says, like spike. Yeah, guys, if you're just joining, then let's get to 200 likes. Drop the thumbs up on it before you go. And do hit the old subscribe button if you're new. We cover all the latest United news on here, latest transfer news, all the latest goings on, watch all the games, and deal with all the latest breaking incidents with Man United. So make sure you subscribe and click that little bell icon to get notified when we post, etc. on the channel. Glazers out, says Shazad Ahmed. Mate, a shocking. You know what? I'm really tired tonight. My voice is messed up. I knew this was happening anyway. I tell you what, I'm going to come on here raw tomorrow with a video in the afternoon, mate, and just really give you my thoughts and opinions about the whole situation and the Glazers and everything. So watch out, because there is going to be a massive Glazers out video tomorrow. I can't really be bothered to do it now, though. I'm fucking tired. But I'm definitely going to do it tomorrow, mate. I'm going to go in there raw on these tosspots, because this is an absolute shambles and a disgrace of a window. You can't do this if you're owners of Manchester United. You can't allow us to be left behind like this. How much would the Glazers save with all the outs in this window? 800 million a week? Not quite that much, Yuri. Probably, 500k a week, I'd say they've saved. Not really too sure. 400 or 500k a week, maybe. All told, 300k a week, maybe. I don't know. I mean, we'll see. How much has the Glazers saved? It's got to be hundreds of thousands a week they've saved. United fans hitting the bottle hard today, says Big God Bob. I don't either, really, Big God Bob. I don't see how I can get back from it, really. Luke Wilson says, Pig, what do I think of Mark Goldbridge? Bit of a shithouse. To be honest. Says Sabotage Pig to our great club, says Roshmano. What do you think is the best signing this January transfer? Says Cade. The best signing in this January transfer window. Maybe Coutinho to Villa. I honestly think he could probably do quite well there, and it's not a lot of money, is it? Did they buy him or was it a loan? I can't actually remember now. Either way, he'll do well for them because he's a class player. Luis Diaz is a good one as well. Luke Wilson says, yeah, that's a good one too. I think Julian Alvarez to Man City for £14 million. Watch that guy. Watch him flourish over the next few years. He's cheap, man. That's a cheap signing. Dele Alli to Everton could be good also, exclusive. Yeah. For Tottenham. No, I'm joking. He could actually do well there. Luis Diaz by Liverpool. Yeah, he's a very good signing. I agree. My thoughts on Mbappe to Madrid. Sam Neek said, well, it almost happened, didn't it? A while ago for huge money. Didn't quite materialise. I think it's probably going to happen, man. Yeah. Luis Diaz is an insane winger, says Shikal Goblan. Who did United sign again, says Luke Wilson. Alvarez for 14 million is madness. Tim Vickery is a huge fan. Yeah, very good player. 5 caps for Argentina, 21. Argentina League's top scorer last year. Not really a risk at £14 million, is it, with his age? He's just going to progress, and give it 3 years, he'll probably be worth £60, £70 million. And he'll be a really good established goal scorer, I think. I'm not so sure, Kate. I think we'll struggle now to get top 4. The optimist in me wants to think that we can, but I'm going to say 5th now. The pessimist in me is saying 5th. Some loan news. Oh, thank you very much. By the way, we've got another loan player going out from Manchester United. Manchester United keeper Matej Kovar going on loan to a League One club and signing a new contract. Announcement due before midnight. Okay then. I mean, that's that is fucking shocking, isn't it? Absolutely guff. Can we have a deep depth? Oh no, we can't. Tomu Cow, not really. I mean, to be fair, Ryan Giggs for shagging his brother's missus is an absolute low life, Tomu. But we're not going to have a deep depth in discussion about it like you want. There's the opinion on it. Don't shag your brother's missus. You know what I mean? That's my thoughts on it. That's all you're going to get. Anyway, who do you think will work this year's champions? Who will win this year's Champions League? Oh, mate, Manchester United. Come on, Ralph Rangnick all the way. Look on Pig's face. FIFA's back tomorrow, Martin Carolad. It's quite a quick discussion, really, says Rushmano. Yeah. Guys, okay, Amit Kumar, guys, I think we've pretty much, I mean, I don't know if there's going to be much else that comes in. I might just stick around a few more minutes. But I don't think in regards to United, there's going to be anything else that comes in. So Fabio Carvalho's deal to Liverpool has collapsed from Fulham. That's it. Dele Alli's done to Everton. Aubamayang was done in time to Barcelona on a free transfer. Those are the biggest bits of news, really. And all the other sort of big signings, like from Spurs, were done a little bit earlier on. I don't think Bergwijn went anywhere, did he? I think he stayed in the end. Thank you, Rushmano. Says, great show, guys. Rushy, thank you so much for putting in the shift. Once again, let's get Rushmano followed up on Twitter, guys. We've got a couple hundred legends in here. And Rushmano is an absolute don. He's got a great page for putting information about all this stuff on there and stuff. So check it out on Twitter. And he's, to be fair, putting in a shift, giving me all these updates throughout. So I want to give him a special shout out, man. Rushmano, follow the lad. Follow Rushy here on Twitter, guys. Go follow him on Twitter. Transfers_United. Primot says, rest up, Pig. Thanks for the report. Thank you so much, Primot. It's a shame it wasn't a little bit better, guys. We're going to analyse it more tomorrow and break it down more tomorrow and talk about the situation the rest of the season and get on in the afternoon and we'll discuss it. So keep a lookout for that. I am going to rest up tonight. I'm going to chill out and we're not going to do FIFA tonight. We're going to do a charity FIFA stream tomorrow night instead. Do I think Ronaldo goes to LA Galaxy? No, I don't actually, but I think he stays another year at United, but we'll have to see. He said he's not coming here for 6th or 7th. If that's where United finish, I guess he will go. But I don't think he'll go to LA Galaxy. He wants to add to his legacy. LA Galaxy almost sounds like legacy, though, so hey, you never know. Tom Johnson with a pig emoji there. Thank you, Tom. Airborne Assassin. Giggs, great player on the pitch. Great player in his brother's bed. Oh, well, you can't get away from it, really, Airborne Assassin. That is a despicable thing to do. Giggs is not the first and won't be the last to shag his brother's missus. I mean, that's true, Jarvis. It is true, but it's not really the done thing, is it? You know? At least have permission and have your bro in the same room at the same time. If you're going to go 2s up, that's a different story. I'm just joking. Anyway. Oh, dear. Fabrizio Rushmano, absolutely. I am still on NAS 786. Watford Tom wants me to read his last comment. Oh, you don't want too much, do ya? No, he says, Pig, what did you think about the board stopping Henderson coming to us? Don't get it. I don't understand why they wouldn't want him to go there and play, at least on a loan basis, and cover the wages. And if you did want a permanent deal, then I would have sold him and then used that money to sign somebody else. So he's a backup. We don't need him. I don't really understand why we've got him still. Haredi says, Piggo, story for her. I shagged a bird in Kos in the 90s, and then the next night Giggsy had her. Oh no! Giggsy's had Harodi's sloppy seconds. Oh dear. Well, at least it wasn't the other way round, Harodi. You know what I'm saying? Oh dear. Giggs is not the first and won't be the last. There you go. Thank you for the reports, Rushman. Absolutely. Go give him a follow, guys. Kingface, not too sure, really. Not too sure. Fabrizio Rushmano, Big God Bob, Mike Feeden, new goalkeeper, Cody Elder. Thank you so much, Cody Elder. You have a great night as well, you legend. And Solskjaer99 as well. Pig, can you read my... Oh, I read that, didn't I? Great show. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you so much. The Only 1K as well. Shazad Ahmed, Madhouse, Solskjaer99, Rushmano, Cody Elder, Primot, Mark Wallace says, thanks for the awesome stream. Thank you for watching it, Mark. Only 5 likes off of 200. Can we do it before we end? Snap Film Walk. Have a good one, lad. Yeah, your bro is shithousery at his highest order, Airborne Assassin. Gigs Ball Control. Hope this channel gets 100k subs. Thank you so much, Robin, man. Hey, maybe it will one day. It might take years and years, but hey, you know, we'll get there. I honestly do think this channel will get 100k one day. It's taken us 9 years to get to 51k. So on the 29th of January, 2022, this channel turned 9 years old, believe it or not. 9 years old. So it's taken us 9 years to get 51, but I don't think it's going to take us another 9 years to get another 49, to be honest. I think we will get there. I think we will get there. One day. Anyway, we've got a fucking awesome community of legends here now, so... Keeping it in the family, crossing swords, says No Toes. It was centre back of the Sun, says Aroni. Thank you, Flying Pig United, as the real number one. Appreciate that, man. Thank you, Gungshi. Have a great night over there in Taiwan, you Don. Thank you, Harodi. Thank you, Stefan Antonio. Watford FC, Tom as well. Henderson's so much better than what we have. I was baffled by the choice by the board. Did Lingard go in the end, Pig? He's forced to stay, mate, yeah. maybe not so much forced to stay now. His situation is he can sign a big money move in the summer and move on a free and be happy. So now he's actually going to get games at United as well. I think that was his only concern, is he wasn't going to get games. He will play now for United. Just not going to start every single game, but he will, he will play a lot more than he has done. He's played twice this season, I believe. He'll probably play every other game for Man United this year now. Thank you, Martin Carroll. Looking forward to FIFA stream tomorrow. Thank you so much. Nice one, Cody Elder. Gary Finnegan as well, you legend. We could have gone so easy for a CDM in this window. Definitely Kamara or Zachariah. Dirt cheap. Didn't do it, did we? Nice one, Vincent Bullock. 207 likes. Get in. This channel needs more than 100. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, Amit Kumar. Rush Mano, once again, for all the updates. Follow him up at the top there. Follow Rushy on Twitter. Play you at FIFA. I will do in the week, Luke Wilson, then, if you tune in, lad. Thank you, Martin Carroll. Wiggy as well. Thank you, No Toes. Robin. Still remember you were playing Angry to guitar songs. Oh, yeah, mate. Yeah, you've been around here for fucking years, Robin Corkmouse. Or just Robin. Sorry, I said your surname there. The artist formerly known as Robin Corkmouse. Rosh Mano, can you give up on a cola pig, says Kingface. Can you give up on being a fucking twat? You know what I mean? How's about you deal with you, son? And I'll worry about myself and what I put into my body, and you worry about putting all those fucking large parsnips up your back door, twat. Anyway, time out for you, prick. Anyway, you may check out but never leave. Welcome to the Hotel California. Shazad says, well said, Piggy. Thank you so much, bro. Anyway, what a way to end it. Okay, he deserved it. There you go. My body, my choice. Mighty McFly. I have used... Yeah, he's gashing FIFA, Cade Coleshaw, yeah. He plays like he's been up all night in his bro's missus' land. Anyway, right, guys. Large pass. This is Rushmano. We're going to leave it there. Mark Wallace, Shazan, Mighty McFly, Cade Coleshaw, exclusive Airborne Assassin. Your son lives in Dorset. I have to pop up for a beer in the summer. You what? Hey, you never know. Maybe Airborne Assassin, lad. Let's talk. Let's actually, maybe. Nice one, Rob. Evening, Piggy. How you doing? I'm doing good, Rob. Just about to end, but you have a good one. Gungshi says, Parsnip Accione. Why do you never do a FIFA day? Time stream, says Daniel Barnes. Because I like to cover all the United news in the day. It is a United channel, so I do all the United stuff, and then I have a bit of fun and unwind in the evenings with FIFA. Cody Elder, have a great night. You have an uncle who's over 60. His diet is Pepsi and Marlboros, and it has been for about 40 years. He's fitter than an 18-year-old. Some people just unlucky, aren't they? Live your life. Life's for living at the end of the day. If you enjoy drinking a bit of Pepsi every now and again, fucking have it. I wouldn't make Pepsi, like water, like I do sometimes. But, you got to live a little bit, don't you? Anyway, Luke Wilson, Watford FC, Tom, Shazad Ahmed, Big God Bob. Probably the only club to have worse off after a transfer window. Biggest joke club in football. Spot on, Bob. I agree, mate. This has been a joke of a window. Thank you, Stefan, Robin, Aaron, Gungshi, Cade Coleshaw. Yeah, don't let him in. He's an assassin. Let's all descend on Dorset and en masse and surprise Piggy, says Gungshi. Fair Kate. I'll do that at some point. Yeah. Up the Pig Water Channel. Thank you, Stephen. Thank you, Eamon. Thank you, Paul Johnson. Oh, lovely. Thank you, Josh Carter, Cody. Guys, that's it from me. I really appreciate you all watching. That is it. We tried to have a laugh amongst what is a really shit transfer window for United. That's it. We'll talk about it properly tomorrow, and we'll go in there raw and just see what it's like when the dust has settled. But really, it is just nothing that I wasn't expecting, guys. I sort of knew this was coming. Because United's owners and our board and everybody's in charge of this club are complete bottle jobs and just a complete shambles, and they really don't actually have the best interests of the club at heart. So I always thought that the team would not be stronger by the end of it, but I didn't know we'd be this weak, losing 4 players out on loan, losing 1 to the cop shop, and also, not signing anyone. So it's a terrible window for United. Really, really bad. That's it from me then, guys. Pigfest 2023. Let's make it happen, Primot. Come on, you can do the disc golf, mate. You can, yeah. Cody Elder, Amit Kumar, Vincent Bullock, Kumaran Silva Kumar as well. Hopefully the summer window is much better, I agree. Big God Bob, Sam Neeksan as well. Get some sleep. Haroli, thank you for getting in here all night as well, bro. And everyone else, that's it for me. Stay classy. Have a good night, guys. Back tomorrow with United news and FIFA charity stream in the evening where we'll be going in there raw and trying to raise some money for charity. So do come in and get involved with that from 11 p.m. UK time. Make sure you do, guys. You know, come and well, if you want to give to the charity that we have got lined up for tomorrow, which will give you more info tomorrow before it starts, then please give what you can. I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Have a good night. That's the end of the transfer window. What a shitter. It has officially slammed shut. And thankfully, the only good thing to come out of this transfer window, which is literally, in my opinion, the worst transfer window on record for Manchester United, the only good thing to come out of it is that human Mr. Potato Head twat, Eddie Woody Woodward. It's his last day in the job. That is the only good thing to come out of it. That bald melt is gone. Good night, guys. Have a good night. Do drop the like on the video before you go. Smash the subscribe button as well if you're new. Click the little bell icon to get notified when we post and go live. Also, follow us on social media at Flying Pig United on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok at Flying Pig United. Check out the website for your news, unitedflyinghigh.com, and I'll be back in your live tomorrow with more stuff. Good night, guys. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you, everyone, for dropping the like and supporting the show, sharing it, all that stuff. Thank you, guys, in the community, the Bacon Brigade of Legends. Let's get a few things in the chat to end on. Let's get some hashtag Glazers out, some green and gold emojis, and also some Bacon Brigade emojis to celebrate you guys in this community. Good night, everyone. Sleep well. I'll be back tomorrow with more action. What a shitter of a window. Good night, guys.